Yo, chat, are we live? Are we live? Let me know. I think we should be good though. Yeah, we should be live. Here, let me just make sure I'm on yeah, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing today? We are here with some Camilla, man. Well, also Hellfire and Rebecca too. We're gonna be getting to testing out them. I want to do like a before and after video for Hellfire, especially in the theater since she's gonna be boosted. So I'm actually prepping her for today's video, or I guess technically tomorrow's video. We're gonna do it on stream today. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty exciting, man. So we'll see what we got going on here. But yeah, let me know how y'all are doing. Harv, welcome to the stream, man. Shares and popcorn. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know. So the idea is today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Hellfire into the thing right there, and yeah, as you can see from the build, it's pretty much just standard Hellfire build. I don't have the Typhon's Prime Morale max, but man, I think it should still be good. I have 2 of the Covenanter Spectrums, right, for the extra HP seal range, and then I'm running 2 Eternities, and then yeah, and then I'm also running, yeah, I guess I might just put them here. So we have 2 Eternities, and then we have a Nirvana here for HP, Wildfire for the skill intensity, the skill range, and then yeah, we are actually running the Gleaming Whipblade for the damage dealt. Isn't that crazy? Damage dealt on the Gleaming Whipblade, bro. I think that's low-key tech right there. Alright, also let me know if the music is too loud, guys. I turned it down a little bit just so you know it doesn't like drown out my voice, but yeah, this is pretty much the build we're gonna go with, man. So let me turn my face cam back on. Yeah, so we have also the weapon here. I'm definitely gonna go with Undying Oneros because the scaling on Hellfire's damage is through HP scaling, and I don't even have this plus 10 yet. So I'm thinking this would do a lot more. Yeah, 108% of max HP, right? So that's periodic damage, and then puncture retribution damage as well is HP scaling. So if I'm running an Undying Oneros, then with that we're gonna stack up our HP, and as it's like maxed out, we get that extra, what is that, 172% extra max HP on top of the 100%. Again, like, what is that, 272% max HP increase, right? That should be pretty good. And then we're just running extra duels because I don't have the signature weapon for Camilla yet, and that'll be pretty much the play, y'all. Also, we do also have, if we go to the weeklies here, you can see Suyi's already in the weeklies, so we might have to do my weeklies now, because Suyi is definitely going to be a character we gotta do. Yeah, so because I think Suyi is gonna be useful for what's it called again, the you guys know what I'm talking about, bro. The end game like event mode. Actually, like, I'm drawing a blank right now. Here, let me plug in my controller though. So here, let me mute my desktop audio so y'all don't have to hear it. My controller. What are the 2 teams we're gonna need for immersive theater? Luckily, you know what's the best thing about it though? Day one, we don't actually need like 2 teams for immersive theater other than the first part, right? So you only need 1 team, but technically, I guess you would just run like what, Pyro DPS. You have like Lynn or something, right? If you have a built Lynn, she'll probably be good. And then you could do on the other side, it's Luminos. So you could do your Nightfall. You could do your, you could do pretty much any of that other stuff right there. Yale, yeah, you could run Yale and Oliver technically too. If you wanna, I mean, guys, I could run Yale and Oliver on the first bit, but I want to show like the difference between I7. I did promise Yale. Yo, Flames Gamer knows. Bro, but I gotta do, nah, Flames, I'm gonna do I7 Hellfire though, versus, so what we'll do is we'll do stage 9 with I6 Hellfire, right? Then we'll do stage 10 with I7 Hellfire. We'll see what the difference kind of looks like in immersive theater, like how much of a difference is it actually, and also because I don't have any of these really leveled up that much. I mean, they're all at level 8, that's fine. If I had them like past that, it would be even stronger, right? So that's to give y'all an idea. I do want to try Yale though. You know what we could do though? What we could do is we could run Yale and Oliver. Look at the drip on my Yale and Oliver, by the way. Holy. But yeah, no. I want to do maybe Yale and Oliver. Probably in the next one because we'll have Hilda in the next one, Flames. So I'll do that. Because when we get like Hilda in the next version, they'll probably do like Pyro Boost. I'll do Yale then. Okay. So unfortunately, we do gotta wait a little longer for the guy. the guy yelled Oliver, but yeah, we'll get to it. I think I might actually also unlock these two for him, but yeah, for now, we're just gonna run Hellfire though. But yeah, this is pretty much the build we're running, guys. So Undying on Neros, right? For the max HP stacking, we're gonna get a lot of max HP here. I think it's what, 272% max HP, which is gonna be pretty nice. We're also getting the skill intensity from extra duels here. So I am at what is that? Yeah, I'm at 181% skill intensity, 243% skill range, which is almost max. I think the cap for skill range is like 280%. So like this build right here, like maybe if I was to drop maybe one of the Eternities for another Spectrum. Do I have another one? I don't have another maxed out one. Yeah, I don't have another maxed out. I'd have to level up maybe like I mean, I could level up one of these technically. We could do that. I mean, I could do something like this. Technically, this is more of a DPS increase. We could do this. And I'm actually at the cap as well. And we get a little bit more HP too. Okay, we'll run this. We'll run this. I think this is good. Yeah, we get the general like idea here. So we have obviously like a maxed out one of this would be better because you get more HP for scaling. But 48% is still good. And then we're at pretty much the cap for skill range. So we're going to hit literally everybody with our skill. Right, so that's going to be really nice. Alright. Should be good to go. And then yeah, obviously my comedy is going to be Fushu. So we'll have the what's it called? Because we're going to be running her whip blade. Right, that's why I'm actually opting to go with on Hellfire, which is kind of a crazy Demon Wedge here, but the Gleaming Demon Wedge, right? We get that extra 11% on top of the base, because we get, so it's 11% for Hellfire running it, and then we get another 11%, so we're at 22% damage though, no matter what. Like, we always have the full uptime on that, whereas like with Duel, yeah, we get 44, but we need 2 or less enemies, and with Trapped, we need up to 20 enemies to get the max, right? So I think running this will be like, you know, it's a pretty you know, good option at the very least here. And yeah, I mean, why not, right? We're running the other whip blade on Fushu anyway, so it'd be pretty good. Yeah, how are y'all doing, man? It's been a while since I streamed. I mean, the last time I streamed was Ming launch, so yeah, it has been a minute since your boy has streamed. But I mean, guys, the thing is, I've been busy, man. You know, 7DS Origin on my other channel has been taking up a lot of my time. But I still keep up with the you know, I still keep up with all the stuff with Duet and Abyss, and I keep you guys with the videos daily, you know. So yeah, man. Yeah, also now that we do that, actually though, let's do our weeklies though, because we gotta do Suyi's. The Suyi has the, yeah, she's in weeklies already. So if you're on NA server, guys, go and get your Suyi's if you are getting dupes on her, right? So we will be doing that real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna use Hellfire against this boss though. I'm gonna have to swap off actually. Did I do it? No, I'll get cooked. Okay, let me just run Shaliu. That's fine. Honestly, I could leave it. I think she'll do enough. You try NTE or no time? I have not gotten to try NTE, guys. It looks really pretty though, I will say. NTE looks very, very nice, I will say, but I've not gotten the chance to play it, no, unfortunately, man. But it looks good. I'm you know, I'm low-key waiting for Ananta, because I know that game, like, they're not going to do any gacha or anything like that, at least for, like, the baseline, so I'm kind of excited to see that right there, but... Yo, does this kill, please? Oh, yikes, that's unfortunate. I should have just did the regular ult. Oh, that's fine, though. We'll just run around. Yeah. The thing is, I know a lot of people wanted me to try NT, but guys, like, I can't be playing all these games, man. Bro, I like, the amount of, like, gachas, like, I be playing nowadays is really, like, very, very little. Honestly, I only really play, I wouldn't call DNA a gacha, so I play, bro, Aura, by the way. But yeah, no, I only play DNA, and then I played HSR recently because they announced a Blade, and supposedly he busted up my Acheron, so I actually unfortunately had to come back. Yeah, no, in general though, man, I don't really play like a bunch of new gachas and stuff. I've been taking like my time away from them because yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to get into like new gachas and stuff, man. I feel like it's a little much, low key. So yeah, okay, I can't even kill on level 80 without my actual build for Shaliu here. It's fine. Yeah, let me drop a dragon though, just so we have some damage. Oh. Yeah, how y'all been, man? How y'all been? Again, as I mentioned, it's been since Yu Ming pretty much dropped that I did a oh no, it's been since Su Yi. I did a stream on Su Yi. I did a stream on Su Yi, so you guys saw that. But yeah, I pretty much will definitely do you guys like a stream every like new character release. That's pretty much like my thought process here. So yeah. Yo, what's up, bro? Why aren't you playing NT? Yo, we literally just talked about it, but nah, man, it's cause you know, I'm one of those people that like I stick with the games I play, man. Like NT looks good, and honestly, from what I've seen, it looks very pretty. I will say, it does look very pretty. You know, I've been looking at it from afar, and I'm like, man, maybe I do play this game, but nah, I haven't decided to play it. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to get into another gacha, to be honest. That's kind of my thought process right now. But yeah, I know the game does look very pretty though. I've seen the videos on Twitter and stuff. I'm like, man, like, you know, they're tempting me for sure. You know, it does look really nice. I saw that one video of the guy like driving through that like Sakura like aesthetic location. I'm just like, man, that looks so pretty. So yeah, no, they cooked though. They cooked for sure. Like I think the aesthetic of NT looks very good. Like, they definitely cooked on that department. I haven't, like, again, I haven't played the game, so I don't know how good the game actually is, but from the looks of it, it looks good. That's fine if you don't have the time, yeah. I've also been caught up with my my main channel playing 70S Origin, guys. You know, that's been a lot of my time as well. So again, balancing all the time between DNA, playing my main channel videos, and playing the games on those, like, it's one of those, you know. I'm playing 4 gachas and DNA. I'm cooked, bro. You give it a chance, bro. It's cool. Yeah. Again, I don't know yet. Like, I think I might have to wait it out till Ananta. I need to see the comparisons, man. I need to see like what's the difference. Cause NT looks like, yeah, it looks beautiful, bro. They actually cooked with the overall aesthetic. Like, I just think like the entire game itself just looks very pretty, from what I've seen at the very least. Yo, it's amazing. Long time no see. Recon, how you been, man? Barely been able to play it with performance issues. Really, no issues on performance side of things. Damn, bro. I was thinking, like, that game might have a lot of, like, performance issues because of how beautiful it does look, though. But I guess, hey, I mean, if it's running well, that's great, man. That is really, really good. Grinding the S at NTE. Literally nothing to do anymore with 100% of every map. What? Already? Bro, no way people already maxed out all the maps and everything, bro. There's got to be like more to it though, right? Like, is there any like special things like in GTA where like there's like secrets and like all of that? Is there stuff like that? Because I think that would be really cool if they have stuff like that. Oh, I've barely been able to play it. Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, you're right. My bad. I did not read that correctly. I thought you meant you had no performance issues. My bad. I'm tripping. Good. I took a break during Shiliu Yu Ming drop, so it was burnt on the game, but we back. Nice, man. Welcome back. Just saying I'm not big on gachas, but got hooked. Ooh, okay. So it's one of those. Like, you played it, even though you don't really, like, care for gachas like that. Hey, man. Okay, guys, we have a minute, by the way, before Camilla drops, so that's pretty exciting. And then when we get Camilla, or when we get the, like, what's it called? The thing for Hellfire, we're gonna upgrade our Hellfire, guys, and we're gonna see the difference, okay? So that's gonna be my video for tomorrow. It'll be the comparison between i6 Hellfire versus i7 in the new theater, right? We'll see the difference live. We'll test it out together, and we'll see what it's all about. So yeah, this is the Hellfire we're rocking today. I'll remove my face cam so you guys can see the build. Also, I gotta remove the chat for a sec. This is the build right here for the Hellfire running in today's video. So it's not gonna change when we get the dupes, because we're gonna get i7 after this, but this is pretty much what I'm running. The reason why I'm running a purple Covenanter Spectrum is because I do not have a +5 or +10 like maxed out gold one yet, so it'll have to do. I mean, it gives us a little bit extra skill range, and then we also get that HP for the scaling, right? Also, this is kind of a questionable Demon Wedge, but the reason why I'm running it is because we're gonna run a Whip Blade on Fushu anyway, so that's automatically 22% damage dealt, and that's free, right? We would get it from like dual or trapped, but you know, I have to go with this. And then yeah, Undying on Nero's build, you guys can obviously screenshot if you want to copy it, but as much trigger probability, as much crit chance, as much crit damage. And then yeah, and then extra duos here I'm not even going to be using, but you can copy if you do want. Yes. Yeah, it's out. Okay, let's hop in then and let's test it out. Yeah, it's out. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Oh, and you know what also is out? Oh, chat. Wait, I didn't turn my face cam on. Yo, wait, chat. This is exciting. This is exciting right here. Do we? Okay, I'm gonna do rhythm for or Fina first, because actually, personally, I like rhythm better than the or I like Fina better than rhythm in this skin, right? So I'm gonna go with Fina, and I also have a rhythm skin already. But yeah, and then we can pick between the two. Ooh, we have like a Helix Leap effect. Yo, that's sick. Which one should I get? Wait, which one's the Fina one? I think it's the, wait, is it the blue one? How do I know like which one's which? Okay, this, the red is the rhythm, I think, right? The Fina's the white, right? Am I tripping? Curious to see the rewards, yeah. Okay, the blue is Fina, I think, right? The red is rhythm. DNA is safe to play? Yeah, guys. The game is completely safe to play, man. Y'all are good. Okay. Okay, what we'll do then is, how do I know exactly which is which though? I think this is rhythms, right? This is Fina's. Yeah, I think the purple one's Fina. I think everything on the right is Fina's. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I'm just gonna get all the Fina stuff first. Yeah, and then we'll get the we'll get the rhythm stuff after. I don't know if I have enough though. I have 960 or 9,600. It is expensive, guys. It is very expensive. So for the total amount that this costs, actually, here, let me pull it up from my Discord because I wrote it down. It's a lot. It actually is a lot. Let me see here. I wrote it down right here. Okay, let me show you guys. So this right here, I wrote it down for myself as a note, but I'll put my display. So yeah, it's about 9,900 total. Like I did the full calc. When you add up all these numbers, it's because it's 90 per weave, and you have to do like a bunch of them. Yeah, 90, right? So 270, 540 plus 900 plus 1350. I think it was 990 though. I could be wrong, but we'll double check here. I think it was 990 when I did the full calc, but yeah, and then plus 2250 plus 2,700, right? So yeah, 9,900. So that's the total amount it's gonna be, right? So in terms of like everything you're gonna need to get one of all of the whole set, right? So that's a lot, guys. I'm not gonna lie, that is actually a lot. So if you're someone that's been saving a bunch of Foxine, you're still gonna need more, and the rates on this is cooked, by the way. I don't know if it shows the rates here, but yeah, it's really bad, guys. 0.08%. It's tough, man. So you're pretty much not getting the skin until the final pull, pretty much. That's just how it is. Like it's one of those type of gotcha things, but yeah, okay, let's do it though. I think I have enough, including this. I think I have enough, yeah, including my Foxine Plumule. So we'll do it. Screw it. We'll do it here. Don't show again. I am going in. 0.08 for the skin though, bro. That's the crazy part though. That's the part that I'm like, bro, ain't no way they do it that low, right? Like 0.08 is crazy. On the 7th pull, you only raise to 8%? Really? Bro, the thing is, I think this thing is rigged though, because like I think whenever you do it, like it always does this last icon. Yeah, see, it always gets the last one. It doesn't get like anything else, right? I feel like this is like low-key rigged. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think this is kind of rigged. Let's see. Yeah, it's rigged. There's no way. There's no way you're getting everything in the order, bro, right? Like, I feel like the rates are a lie, man. I feel like the rates are a lie. Unless I get the skin right here. That'd be crazy, but nah. Nah, the rates, I think, are a lie, though. What character should I get and invest into to clear the theater? I didn't play for 3 months or so. I got the ghost one on the 2nd pull. Oh, really? Okay, so maybe some people did it. Yeah, I would say Linden Knifel, yeah, like Azarine saying, like Linden Knifel's good, man. Alright, guys, here we are. We got this skin. I had to go all the way, though. I had to go all the way, but yeah, now, technically, if I spend, I could get the rest for Rhythm, unless I wait it out. How long is the event period? 27 days? I don't know how much you would get. I mean, if you have the monthly pass going, that's how much? Like, well, like 1,000 something or 2,000? Yeah, but I'll put the rest here. I mean, yeah, we got scammed. It's honestly expected. I feel like this entire thing is a scam. But anyways, all right, let's move on to the actual course of the video here, guys. That I wanted to show you guys is the immersive theater now having Camilla here. What we'll do though, and also look in the exchange shop. You see these, the essence thoughts. You get these from getting, I think it's stage 6 and stage 12. So if we go in the theater here, right? If we go in the theater and go to the... Oh, I can't even check, bro. I can't even go to Immortal Repertoire. I can't even go, man. Okay, it's fine. All right, let's just breeze through this. Let's do DPS Fina on one side. Okay, screw it. We'll do DPS Fina. I think that'll be pretty fun. So we'll do Blade Amber Glow. I guess I'll just do like... What's like a weapon I could use here? I guess I'll just do, yeah, I'll just do Entropic, actually. Yeah, we'll just do Entropic. And then I'll run this just to buff my Demon Wedge, right? And then for supports, we'll just go with you. And we'll go with, I don't even know, Yuming, I guess, for morale? I don't even know, man. I don't even know, okay. And then for support for him... I don't even have any other support weapons, do I? I really don't. Okay, so I guess we'll just stay with his weapon. He can just do his own personal damage, I guess. It's not gonna buff any of us, but I mean, fine. And then, yeah, on this side, we do need... This side will take Hellfire, because we're gonna run her anyway. Right? We'll run extra duos. We'll do... Where is it? We'll do, I guess, Pyro Genimon, just for the buffing the things. And then, yeah, Fushu. And then, since I'm now running... Oh, wait, I stole Fina. Damn, wait. Okay. Let me take Yuming back. And I'll just put, like... I don't even know here. Who do I put? Truffle. We'll give Truffle to you. And then Hellfire will take... Yuming then. That's fine. Oh, I misspopped it. We'll take Yuming for the morale. And, we'll leave Fina with Truffle, which, I mean, is fine. You know, we're getting the damage percent boost. We're not getting the resolve buff, but, I mean, it should still be good. Do that. All right, we got you. And then Truffle, you can just have this for the HP stat stick. Like, I don't know what else to give you, man. Okay, this should be good. So we'll hop in with this. And then when we get to the actual theater, guys, I'll show you what I mean. We'll see the damage difference, right? We'll do Axe 9 and then we'll do Axe 10 with Hellfire, and we'll see without the I7 and then with the I7, and you'll see the difference. It's crazy though, right? Because I think against the boss, like I low-key, I think I'm cooked. But this is like the lower stage, so we'll see. We'll see, right? So lower stages should be fine, but on the higher stages, you know, that's where I'm like, okay, man, it might be a little cooked. Okay. But I think, oh wait, I might be on my support Fina build still though. Okay, that's fine, I think though. Let's cycle through. Yeah, I'm definitely on my support Fina build for sure, but this should be okay though. It should still be okay. By the way, is it worth to build old units now, or do I just leave them? I mean, again, if they get I7s, they can be like viable, right? If you like one of the older characters in the game, you can still run them. Like if you're someone that's like, oh, I'm a Rebecca main, right? Get that I7, man. And in the future, when we get other characters that get I7s or reworks or whatever they do, you'll be able to use those characters, you know? So I think it's one of those things where, like, if you just like a character, use the character, man. Like, who's stopping you? The only thing that's technically stopping you is, like, the hardest content in the game, but it depends on the character, right? Like, if you have a character that's built enough, you can definitely clear most content in the game in Duet Abyss. Daza, welcome to the stream, man. I just realized Phantasio moved to Covert Shop with secret letters. Yes, so every character now, by the way, which is crazy, every character is now in secret letter now, which is crazy, right? Like every base character from the start of the game. So if you were like a Phantasio main from the launch of the game now, you can get that I6, right? That's pretty nice. So for sure. Oh yeah, I can finally complete my collection. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then you know what's crazy for me, guys, is Psyche's next, and my Psyche's still I1, bro. I've not actually like decided to dupe her since, because there's no point at that point, right? Like we already did the Fox Hunter Summit for her, and now that we're gonna be getting like other type Fox Hunter Summits, I don't even need the reason, bro. Even if that character is Randy, Randy's actually good, man. Randy's actually good. Go check out my immersive theater clear I did with Randy, man. I'm concerned my fireside might be cooked. Do you have Lin? If you have Lin, Bill, you should be completely fine, man. Oh, I gotta cycle back to Hydro. Oh. Keep out, trust me, Randy is actually viable, bro. Which is shocking, but like he is viable. Like you can run him and you get away with it. Like, it's actually doable. I have Lin, but my wedges are chopped. Bro, Lin's super good. I don't think your wedges should matter too much. Obviously, you're gonna want, like, as much attack and skill intensity, but I think she'll be fine. Okay, guys, so this is Hellfire pre-buff, okay? So when we do the skill here, the skill duration is also, like, it's stuck, you know? It's kind of cooked, low-key. I don't know, man. I only get that puncture retribution when they're, like, touching me. So, yeah, Hellfire before the I7, man, it's kind of rough, bro. But then when we get to that I7 though, then we're talking though. Then we're talking. You actually have a character that like has a new playstyle as well. New playstyle, right? You don't want to have enemies attack you. You actually actively want to be attacking the enemies. Right? Before the buff though, you're just kind of running around with her and you're using skill and then that's pretty much it. Like that's all you're really doing. And yeah, I mean it gets the job done, but that I7 though is pretty game changing for Hellfire though. I can't lie. It actually is really good. So well, I'm definitely building him then. Yeah, no, Randy's good, bro. Check out my video I did on Immersive Theater the last few seasons. Like, I ran Randy in one of them, and he was shockingly good. Like if you get him I6, right? If you have him I6 and all that, like, he gets the job done. He's a viable character for sure, man. Like, Randy, don't sleep on Randy, man. He can actually come in clutch. Would I use him over Shirley though? No, but he's so good. He's so good. Okay. Yeah, as you guys can see, if you look next to my face cam, you can see the number. That number only goes back up whenever we get hit. So the difference between I6 versus I7 Hellfire is like we actively are hitting the enemies with Hellfire. So we're pretty much always stacking that up. Whereas with like before I7, you don't stack that up. Right? That's the problem. Is it's like it's drawn out, which is so sad. So like, yeah, but now with I7 though, we don't have to worry about that issue where Hellfire has to let enemies attack her. We actively attack the enemies and we do more damage because of it too. So yeah, I actually think like that's gonna be like one of the most fun things is using Hellfire now is because she's gonna be so good now, man. She's gonna be so good. Boom. And her ult doesn't even do bad damage. So when I get the buff from I7, like imagine that, like that's actually gonna be good damage, right? Like, that's gonna be crazy. Did we learn how to get the memento thoughts? It's from Act 6 and 12 of Immersive Theater, like Immortal Repertoire. So when you're clearing through it, getting your Camilla, you're gonna get both of the memento thoughts. I mentioned it in my video actually, but you guys should be able to get it. It's in the Act 6 and 12. Once I get to the Immortal Repertoire, I'll show you what I mean. But yeah, it should be accessible though. It should be accessible. For now, I'm killing enemies with Hellfire here, but I'm telling you, when we get to Act 9, bro, it's gonna look so cooked. But then when I feed the I7 dupe, you guys will see the difference. It's insane, bro. Like it's so insane. Like I was using it and I was like, bro, like, wait, hello? Did the enemies just stop spawning? Hello? Wait, am I bricked? Hello? Yo, chat, what's happening? They're gonna restart? Bro, hello? No enemies spawning in? Yo, I bricked my theater? I heard, did they ever enact the act skip thing they talked about months ago? I finished the last theater act stage, so do we start later down the theater list? You would start at 9, I think. But since that one was the one before the last one, the recon, so you might still be, I think you might have to do maybe, because I forget exactly how they do it if you miss it, another theater in between. They said I don't want to do this anymore in divs. I mean, hey man, like people can take breaks on DNA and that's fine. Like, you know, you have that option, luckily. You can always take your break. There we go. Okay, my game was bugged. What was that, bro? Yeah, no, literally the enemies, that's what they were doing, bro. Okay, let me see. Let me re-up the skill. Yeah, no, the I7. Yeah, I know what you meant, Silver Star. I know what you meant. But yeah, like I think the I7, bro, like after using Hellfire before I7 and then with it, it's actually so game changing. It's insane. Like she's a completely different character in her playstyle, right? Like now I'm just kind of standing around and letting them die to the skill. But when you have that I7, you're actively attacking enemies, man. I'm telling you, it's actually like important. Do you know what happens to the thoughts after the theater refresh? They have a timer in the shop. I don't know actually. I actually don't know. I actually do not know, to be honest. So many spikes? True, bro. You'll see literally spikes across the entire screen because everyone's getting hit, bro. Everyone is getting hit by the spikes. Because the way it works is 60% chance of you proccing her Puncture Retribution when you hit them with a melee or when you hit them with skill damage. Right? So Hellfire does both of those things. You can melee with her if you run Undying Oneros, and then you can also hit them with the actual skill damage dealt as well. So like, bro, she kind of cooks, man. She kind of cooks. Okay. The devs announced that the thoughts can be returned after 42 days and can be purchased by regular theater subs. There you go. There you go. There you go. So that's good. That's good. I didn't know if they mentioned it or not. The thoughts become permanent 42 days after the season ends. Okay, so there you go. So there you go. That's good. That's good. I'm glad they do that, because again, if they were like to gatekeep the dupes like that, that would kind of suck, because then you'd be like forced to kind of play maybe when you don't want to play. So I like that they have it the way it is right now. Oh. Yeah, these stages right here, I mean, these are like nothing, but when we get to like Act 9, that's when I really want to show you guys the difference, because right now we're not really getting to see it yet, but we'll see it, man. You know, we'll see the difference soon. We'll see it. I'm excited. I'm actually excited to see it and to show you guys as well. Is it still terrible that it is Intron 7 and not base changes from I0 for new players? It is still terrible. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a fair criticism for sure. Like, yeah, why didn't the devs just add it into the base kit of the character? Sure. I guess they wanted to like incentivize you to grind for it, which I mean, other games do like grinding for like power increases too, right? Like, I mean, look at like Warframe, right? Look at Warframe and their power increase. To get the Incarnates, you actually have to grind for the Incarnate weapons, right? To upgrade your weapons and make them stronger, you gotta grind for them. DNA is doing it where you have to grind your Intron 7 to make the character stronger, right? That's how they're handling it. And I mean, even the other games in the same space, they do the same thing, right? As I mentioned with Incarnates. So if any of you guys play Warframe, you'll know what I mean. Incarnating weapons are kind of a grind, bro. Right? So, and technically it is just free in the shop. If you're doing your theater as you normally would, you're gonna get it. Right? How to get the I7? It's in Act 6 or 12 of the Immortal Repertoire Immersive Theater. So it's pretty much like the endgame you have available right now. You do that stage, and you're gonna get the item to exchange for it in the exchange shop. That's pretty much how it works. Yeah, I can't wait to show you guys though. I'm so excited to like test it out again, because I got to use it obviously on test server, because if you guys saw my video already for Hellfire, I showed her off. Bro, she was great, but I didn't get to see like the before and after yet. So I want to see the before and after by me testing it on my actual account in the Immersive Theater Immortal Repertoire. Like, that's where we'll really get to see like how much of a difference is it, because like we'll see the difference, right? You'll see like, okay, Hellfire's killing enemies this slow, and then we'll see when we're actively playing with I7 the difference, man. And that's what it really is going to come down to. I'm super excited. So we'll see. Once we clear through all of this, we should be good to go. Yeah, we gotta get through featured repertoire first. Low-key, what they need to do is just let me skip featured repertoire, man. Like, why do I gotta do featured repertoire still, man? They always log me behind doing this every single time, man. Okay, let me do alt again, and then put it back to this. I think the only gacha game I can think that doesn't require some restrictive grind to get any buffs is HSR. Even Genshin made you do a whole ass quest to get the buffs. Yeah. Yeah. DNA's problem is terrible balancing a character base I0. Yeah, because again, like, DNA's whole balancing thing stemmed from them originally being a gacha game. Right? When DNA was a gacha game, you could tell characters like, you know, Hellfire was a 4-star character, right? But now that they know, okay, we're not, you know, doing gacha formulas anymore, you don't have to pull for characters, it's just about, you know, character looks and like if people care to play them, right? Then, yeah, that's literally the, that's kind of how the game is, like, moved towards. That's why Hellfire even got an I7 in the first place, right? Rebecca was technically a 5-star when DNA was a gacha game, but they changed her into being a, you know, non-5-star. Every character is a non-5-star now. No character has a rarity, but they made her get a buff anyway. So I guess like they were like, yo, let's push Rebecca's usage, or like maybe they don't have like a Hydro DPS anytime soon, so they're like, oh, we'll buff her. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll maybe get to test out Rebecca as well. But we don't have a theater where we can really test her out though, because we don't have a Hydro boosted theater, man. That's why I'm like kind of like sad about it. Yeah, Recon, I did a video actually going over this build. So you can go on my channel. I did a I6 Phoenix showcase, and you can see what the build is all about. But Yeah, I mean, pretty much it's just a weapon damage Fina, and you can run it, and yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I was able to clear pretty much level cap of the theater at the time. It wasn't actually level cap, it was like level like 200, but bro, we're close enough, man. That's because the actual level cap nowadays you literally cannot do unless you have like min-max setups, destructos on your supports. Like it's honestly cooked. I don't even like the fact that you need all that, but hey man, I mean that's how they want to go about their like level cap content nowadays. So yeah, I mean Hydro has been locking since launch, which is sad, and I don't even want to look at Umbrella Mail. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, you know what, though? I will say, of all the types, I think the one that's gotten the most shafted so far is low-key Pyro, because you look at the Pyro wedges, you have Eternity for duration, you have Spectrum for HP skill range, right? You have, what's the other one? Inspo for skill efficiency. It's like, yeah, that's good on, like, Camilla and stuff, but bro, like, where's the Volition, bro? Where's the attack percent skill intensity mod? You know what I mean? Like, where are those Covenanter wedges? Like, I feel like Pyro got one of the biggest shafts. Like, at the very least, if you look at, like, Hydro, they have Volition with, like, what is it? With max sanity, right? They give you skill intensity and sanity. And then looking at, like, what was the other one you mentioned? Umbro, they have attack percent and morale, right? Umbro has morale boost, too. So, like, they at least have like another way of boosting your damage. Like Pyro really doesn't have that, which I think is kind of sad. I feel like they kind of shafted Pyro a little bit, man. We'll see what the Pyro wedges look like when we get the new ones, because Umbro wedges at baseline are good. Yeah, well, once we get like the Umbro Wings Inspo and stuff, like they're gonna be insane for sure, right? Yeah, Pyro are pretty bad right now. So I hope that like with the new wedges they make, like they actually make them viable. Like maybe, bro, what they need low-key is like a scaling system. Like if you have a certain amount of duration or a certain amount of skill intensity, increase your damage because of it. Like that's what characters need to do. Because if we're not gonna get like skill intensity, you know, Volition wedges, right? Then you gotta do like, you know, if you're running like your wings, or not wings inspo, but like Covenanter inspo, right? And you're getting skill efficiency, let that scale for your damage. Like Camilla should have had the higher her skill efficiency, the more skill intensity she gains, and then have a limit, obviously, right? But like that would have been crazy, you know? Like that's things like that I think they need to do to actually make, at least if they're gonna keep these Covenanter wedges being the same, then that's how they can make characters feel good, even with like terrible wedges in a sense, you know what I mean? So like that's one of the things I think they could do. But or just actually release other Covenanter series of wedges on each type. Like, that I think would be great. Like, if they were to do, like, Covenanter Volition on Pyro, like, that would be great in itself. Or Covenanter Morale. Like, that would be fine, too. And then have, like, Resolve for, like, I don't know, like, maybe Hydro Resolve or something. I don't know, man. Something like that. But you see what I mean, right? Like, just add a bunch of different Covenanter series wedges, or make them scale for the characters that are using them. Right? Because, like, right now, the only one that, like, I guess, like, really scales is the skill intensity for Fushu, right? Like, the higher her skill intensity, the more she gives. So, like, that's, like, the only time they've ever done that. So, I hope they do that for, like, actual DPS characters, though. How do I get her? I'm confused. Yuk, so what you're gonna do... So, wait, are you trying to get Camilla, or are you trying to get, I7 Hellfire? I mean, both, technically, to get both, you gotta do Immersive Theater, regardless, but... yeah, pretty much if you go to the, it's the, I forget what the tab is called. There's the Nocturnal Echoes tab, there's the Commissions tab, and then on the very far right of those tabs, you'll see like the end game tabs, I guess. You have like Missing Maze, and you have your theater. So what you want to do is you want to do your theater and get to Act 12 of Immortal Repertoire if you can. And if you can do that, then you'll get Camilla, and you'll also get pretty much all of the Essence Thought dupes. You'll be able to get those. Alright, here we go. Next stage, next stage. Yeah, see, this is kind of the playstyle right now with Hellfire right now, right? Like, you just stand here, you let the enemies come up to you, then they get hit, right? But the way I7 works is that they get hit when you attack. Like, when I do this with Hellfire with I7, they're all getting hit. That's the crazy part about it, right? That's where I'm like, man, like, I7 Hellfire about to be insane, bro. About to be insane. Oh, I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. That's the new normal? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to go with 220 as their cap for level cap now. Like, I think that was a bad decision on their part, because like right now, there's only a few characters that can even do it, right? Like in the first place. So like that in and of itself is like, it kind of holds other units back. And even with Hellfire getting her like crazy buff that she got, she is not doing 220 level cap. Definitely not. Even with like boosted, at least I don't think personally. Like I don't think she'll be able to get to that level of strength. Unfortunately for her, but I mean, Lynn maybe. Lynn, I can see maybe Lynn doing it. Well, we'll have to see. But we'll see who actually like gets to test it out. I mean, she's a confidence weapon too. Lynn does get boosted because of that, at the very least. Thank you so much. No problem, man. I got you. So yeah, this is where you get Camilla. So we got my 20 thoughts for Camilla here. And then in here, if you look, so now when you go to the stages, look at that. So this is Act 12 right here, Repertoire Keepsake. This is what you use to exchange for the thing. And then if you go, I think it's all the way over here, you get another one, right? So that's at 12. So that's where you know you're done. So you have one at 6, and then you have one at 12 as well. So you can get 2, and you'll get enough for both the free dupes. So, okay, Chad, this is where we do the part for the video now, okay? So we are going to be showcasing Hellfire, right? Before I6, and then getting the, or before I7, and then adding the I7 to see the difference, right? So this is Hellfire right here. The build is going to be the exact same. I'm not going to change anything until when we see the dupe. Like, I'm going to feed the dupe, and then that'll be the only difference we'll notice, right? So what we'll do is we'll put on the Genimon here, and I'm just going to run my standard supports. I'm going to do Fina Fushu, right? We're going to do the Halcyon Gracefall, and then for Fina, I'm just going to go with her... I guess, actually, we'll go with Arclight, so we get a little bit of skill intensity. We'll go with Arclight because we are on an HP scaler. So we'll do something like this. We're going to copy this setup, and we're going to do the exact same clear with this with I7, and you guys will literally see the difference. It's game-changing, okay? So let's hop in, and let's see. I'll show the build. So let me remove my face cam real quick, and we'll remove the chat for a second as well. So this is the build, right? So the idea is we are going for as much HP for scaling, because again, Hellfire is an HP scaling DPS. We have skill range as well from the Covenanter Spectrum, so we get to about 273%, which is almost the cap. I think the total cap for skill range is 280%. So we are only 7% off, and that's because this is not even maxed out. If I actually had a maxed out Covenanter Spectrum, that would look a lot better. We'd have maxed out of this, and my HP would be a lot better, but again, this is just what I got, guys, okay? We also got the Covenanter Blaze Eternity just for a little bit extra duration. Not needed, to be honest, but you can run it. And then this is because of the fact we're running the Halcyon Gracefall on my Fushu as well, right? So we're running the Undying Oneros, which is going to be our weapon, and that's why we're running Gleaming Whipblade, because we're getting that extra damage dealt. And we don't have like conditional damage dealt with like dual or like trapped or anything like that. We're getting like minimum like 22%, which is still really good, right? Typhoon's Prime Morale for the extra HP. We also get the Morale itself. We have Nirvana, and then we have Wildfire for the extra range, right? Range, skill, intensity, okay? So yeah, this is the build right here for Undying Oneros. You can copy paste, or you can screenshot it, whatever the case. Crit chance, crit damage, trigger probability, attack speed, attack range. Attack range is important because we want to hit as many enemies in the radius because of the way I7 Hellfire works. So you guys will see, okay? Right now at I6, this is not going to be as important, but at I7, you'll see the difference, okay? Extra duos does not matter, but it's really here just for the stat stick, but I do have Demon Wedges on it as well. This is the Fushu build, so feel free to copy as per usual, guys. This is the build right here for Fina. Also, I guess what I'll do then, here, I'll swap the uplift because I'm running uplift on Fina there. So I'll run Serenity. Yeah, I'll run Serenity instead of uplift on Fushu since I'm already running I'm already running pretty much uplift on Fina. So that's pretty much the setup. So feel free to screenshot if you guys want to copy the builds. But yeah, let's hop in and let's see the difference now between I6 versus I7 Hellfire, guys. We're going to do Act 9 of the theater here. So let's hop in. Here we go. Oh, my camera is... let me fix my camera real quick. Once it loads my properties here. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me configure video. Alright, we should be good, guys. Alright. Okay, let's hop in. So this is going to be the Hellfire portion where it's I6. Okay, so this is pre-I7. Pre-I7 Hellfire. Let's see what she's able to do. So this again is level, what is that? 110 enemies, okay? So, I mean, I guess I could use the Whip Blade as well. I'll use the whip blade as well. We'll ult. Boom. Okay. Okay, we're clearing. You know, it's still clearable. It's not cooked. I will say it's not cooked yet. You know what I mean? Maybe when we get to the boss, it might be cooked, but till then, we still have a chance to make this be decent at the very least. Okay, it's still runnable. It's still runnable. You can run Hellfire at I6. It's doable. But when we get to I7, guys, I'm going to show you, it's about to be insane, okay? It's about to be a little insane. Okay? Alright, let's see. We'll do the skill again. Yeah, see, right now, me meleeing is increasing my damage because Undying Oneros gives you HP stacking. Right, so the more, I think it's the bonus effects you proc with it. So right now, my HP is at 27k, you guys can see. My health bar right there. So 27k HP, I mean, that's pretty decent. Right, that's not even bad at all. And we have really good skill range, so we're hitting pretty much all the enemies from as far away as they are. And yeah, I mean, Hellfire is still fine at I6 for clearing, at the very least. These, we'll see on the boss. We'll see on the boss, see? This is where will be the biggest difference, is when we see the DPS on the boss. Because at the boss, I think I6 Hellfire is cooked. For the AoE stages, he's fine, because this was already her role anyway, was just, like, killing enemies in AoE. But once we do get that I7, we won't have to worry about that too much for, like, the bossing, because she'll actually do a lot of damage on that. Yeah, let's build up our HP. Keep our HP stacked up as much as possible. While we're doing this, we can get some ults in as well. Get a little bit extra damage in there as well. Okay, okay, okay. Boom. There we go, there we go. So yeah, still doable, right? I can't wait till we get to the I7 part, guys. I'm really just holding out for the I7 part because right now, I'm just seeing, okay, Hellfire right now, she's not that crazy, but I'm telling you, when we get that I7, it's going to be game-changing. Okay. Nuke, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. How you been? How you been? Hilda should be next version update. Yeah, Hilda should be in the next version. So I don't know if we're gonna get pyro wedges though. I don't know if Hilda's gonna be like the gacha skin character, which is usually the characters they go with being the one for the actual wedges, right? If you look at like Su Yi, she's the one who got the Lumina wedges, and then right now we have Camilla, but she does not have wedges yet. Alright, here we go, guys. This is the boss right here, right? So this is Hellfire against the boss. So I guess the best thing I can do is stand close and then just let myself get hit. That's the best thing I can do here. You guys are seeing right now the damage, not the craziest right now, right? Because Hellfire, her biggest issue is she struggles with bossing. But when we get that I7, I'm telling you, it's going to change, man. It's going to change. Here, let me lock on just so we always make sure we're beside the boss. And yeah, as you guys are seeing right here, not the craziest amount of damage. Like it might be clearable still. We might actually still be able to get the clear, but I think it might be a little cooked still. I'm not gonna lie, it might be a little cooked. Okay, let's do an ult. Let's do a skill again. Yeah, see, right now we're almost at about 2 minutes remaining, and it's not looking too good for your boy right now. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Well, when we get that break, maybe, right? When we get this break right here, yeah. Okay, let me do an ult. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we gotta kill the rest of the enemies as fast as we can. Yo, Hellfire, please, man. We need you to kill all these enemies as fast as possible. We're gonna waste my damage taking increase. Nah, she's not gonna be able to do it. Damn, man. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We got enough. Alright, let's redo the skill. Let's do the ult. Boom. Okay, now you can see the damage is kind of going up. But you can see the damage now is, like, pretty decent. But again, look at the amount of time spent, guys. Look at the amount of time. So 1 minute, 40, 30. Right, we'll see by the end of this how much time we have left. And then when we test out that I7, you'll see the difference, man. It'll be pretty insane. It'll be definitely a pretty insane difference. Alright, so here we are. And, okay, so about a minute and a half it looks like. Yeah, about a minute and a half. That's kind of cooked, I'm not going to lie, okay? Now, let's go get that I7, and let's see the difference now, okay? So, we got all the clears from that. Now we can actually check. Oh, and yes, we will check battle statistics. So, let's see here. So, melee weapon, but overall damage dealt from me. Or no, this is... No, this is me. Character skill. Yeah, I mean... Guys, we're gonna see the number on this be way higher next run though. Here, okay, let's back out. Now let's get that I7 and we're gonna damage compare, okay? So let's back out. We can claim from this now, so I'm gonna get the repertoire keepsake. So now we can go to the exchange shop and we can grab the dupe for Hellfire here. And now we can see what it looks like. So let me go to Hellfire here. Intron 7. So this is the Intron 7 right here, right? While Retribution is active, dealing skill damage or melee weapon damage to an enemy has a 60% chance to trigger the puncture retribution, which I was talking about, right? We remember we only triggered that before when they were actually hitting Hellfire herself, when she was taking damage. That is the only time we could get that, right? Centered on the target and grants 1 stack of Reckoning. Now, Reckoning increases your morale by 1%, and damage dealt with the ultimate Cage of Despair is multiplied by an additional 2% per stack. So we get a 300% damage increase on Cage of Despair, and we also get 150% morale on the actual, like, just existing. Just Hellfire existing, we just get that because we're going to start building that up. So we've unlocked the I7. Now let's do the exact same stage, okay? I'm not even going to do the higher stage because I want to show you guys the comparison. Right now that we have I7, right? So now with I7, Hellfire is going to be game-changing, man. Okay, so let's hop in. And again, same stage, same builds, all that else, everything else is the exact same. The only thing that's changed is I've now fed the I7. Okay, so let me show you guys now. It's a little crazy, okay? So let's start it up. Let's do the skill. And as you can see now, when I'm hitting enemies, look at this. Look at that. Do you see that? Wait, look. Look at that. Look at that. They're all dying. I'm not even hitting them right now. And they're all dying. Yo, Hellfire, man. I can't believe it, bro. The change in the buff is crazy. It is crazy, bro. Look, it's a whole, and you know what's the craziest part about this? Is it's a playstyle change too. Because now you're more incentivized to actually use your melee. Because before, yeah, I mean, you get stacks with Undying Oneros for sure. But now it's like, if I have my skill uptime, it's completely fine. Also, look at the timer. Look at the timer, guys. You see the timer for my skill? 20 seconds? Look at it, it's going up. It keeps going up because the amount of times we're proccing Puncture Retribution, it means that we actually get the skill duration increases as well for Hellfire, right? Because the way her skill worked previously was that whenever she procced Puncture Retribution, the duration increased, right? Isn't that crazy? So now she not only has pretty much infinite uptime on her skill, she also has pretty insane damage, and the fact that now it's a more active playstyle, right? So yeah, man, I mean, Hellfire is here. She's here to stay, guys. She's here to stay. Look at this. Look at this. Dead. All those guys dead because of all the Puncture Retribution hits. Oh my gosh, man. This is so shocking to me. It's actually night and day. Like, you see Hellfire before the I7, you're like, man, she doesn't seem that crazy. You see her after the I7, game-changing. Literally game-changing. She goes from being a character that's not really run to being like a viable pyro DPS now. Like, actually viable pyro DPS, which is crazy. Look at that. I just killed that elite. You see that elite just insta-died? Look at that, bro. And remember, too, if you look at the middle of my screen, you can see the 150 in red, that little, like, buff. That's my morale stacks and my Cage of Despair stacks. So now, okay, we're at the boss. Watch the boss now, chat. Watch the boss, okay? Watch the boss's health, okay? Let's see this. Let's see this now. Let's watch the boss's health, okay? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yo, this is crazy. Nah, bro. Look at the damage difference. Are you guys seeing this? Remember how long it took us to get the enemy to half health there? Bro, Hellfire. The massive difference, bro. I cannot believe that. That is an insane I7. Insane. Absolutely insane I7, man. Look at the ult. See how much the ult just did? Bro, look at that, guys. That right there shows you that I7s in Duet and Abyss are actually insane. And it's not even just like a damage buff itself. It's a playstyle change, and that's what you really want to see from these I7s, because they haven't done like I guess like a change in the character's kit necessarily, but with the I7, they changed the playstyle, and that allows you to play the character a lot differently. Look at that, man. So that is the showcase right there for Hellfire pre-I6 and or pre-I7 with I7, and you guys see the difference there, man. That's absolutely insane. So there you guys go. Shout out to Hellfire, man. So that is the recording right there, guys. I had to record that part for a video, so I'm gonna send that to my editor and we'll get that for the video. But bro, that right there is insane. Right? You guys saw it. Like, look how much damage she was doing, bro. Crazy. I'm so glad, because Hellfire now is a viable DPS 100%, because now she has single target DPS and she has AoE DPS, which was already good. Now it's even better. Isn't there a 400% damage buff for Pyro? Yes, but I had that even before. I had that even before I7. Right, so I had that even before the I7 buff, and now, I mean, bro, Hellfire is crazy, man. Hellfire is so crazy now. I actually love it so much, man. I'm so glad. I'm so glad because this is a character that everyone loved the aesthetic of Hellfire, and they were like, yo, I want to use my Hellfire, but she feels underpowered. Now, guess what? She's actually broken now. Actually broken. I'm clearing through. Can she AFK? Technically, you know what, Abdul? Technically, she could. I mean, in theater, she definitely can. Look, I'm not even gonna, I'm just gonna leave my hands up. Look at the duration timer. Look at the duration timer, right? As long as that duration timer is going, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. Look at this, man. I'm not even moving. I'm not even moving. Okay, look at the duration timer. It's still at 20 seconds. It's still at 20 seconds. She technically can, man. She technically can AFK now because of the i7. Bro, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. Certain characters right now, Nuke. Certain characters, right? So not every character has an i7 yet, but certain characters do. Certain characters do. I will say though, I don't think Hellfire is gonna be like a Rhythm that insane. You know what I mean? But she's still really good though. She's still really good. Like if we ever get like really hard exploration stage farming, then Hellfire will be runnable for sure. Because you would want to have the type advantage over running something like Rhythm, right? Like I'm not even hitting enemies, guys. I'm not even hitting them with my melees. Remember, with the melees, we get even more HP, right? Because we would be getting the Undying Onero stacking, right? Which increases our skill damage because our skill damage scales on HP. So if I'm hitting enemies, we're not only proccing the hits, but we're also getting the HP increase, which increases our overall hit damage. So yeah, Hellfire, man, like actual insane glow up. It's crazy. I'm so glad, man. So DNA, massive W with the latest update, bro. You'd love to see things like this. And we haven't even gotten to Rebecca yet, but Rebecca doesn't have like, we don't have like a hydro boosted theater to show you guys. Like I think I might have to wait for that, low key. I low key might have to wait for that, man. Because that is in and of itself kind of crazy. Got me do another ult. Boom. Look how much the ult does. Yeah, her ult also does really good damage now too. Wait till we get a Wings Inspo Pyro. Like this is gonna be crazy when we do, right? When we get a Wings Inspo Pyro, then we're honestly cooking, right? We'll probably run Rebecca fine in featured for sure. But I think we would really get to see the damage with like a element boosted version of her. But yeah, look at that, guys. Like, yo, that is so crazy. Oh my god, man. I hope we get a better greatsword to run with her because the new weapon skin is cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm running Sabil's signature weapon right now, right? Hi, first time chatting here. Currently building my Camilla. Hey, Gloria, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. We're using i7 Hellfire right now in the latest immersive theater. And she is, yeah, she's just great, man. It brings such a, like, it's so good to me because when I read it on paper, I was like, okay, that seems really good, but how much is that actually going to change the character's kit? And then when you use her in play, it's so game-changing because 60% chance, no interval, by the way, 60% chance for you to proc her skill damage dealt from the Punctual Retribution. And there's no it doesn't mention like, oh, every 1 second you could proc that. It's literally as much as you're hitting enemies and they can chain. That's the craziest part too. It's like I hit one of these enemies, it hits all of them with Punctual Retribution because it chains it, right? Crazy, bro. Crazy, man. Yeah, no, I do think though, like as Shaizung is saying, I do think that like Lin is probably still a better overall DPS, but Hellfire is now viable though. That's the difference. It's like, okay, if you like Lin a lot, use Lin, right? But now Hellfire is a character that you can run and clear like at least up to Acts 12 of theater with little to no effort, right? Like now with that i7, it changes her playstyle and makes her a lot stronger. So that's what I mean, that like I'm like, bro, this is like an insane change that they've done because now it brings viability to older characters like this, right? So yeah, no, W Duet and Abyss, I'm gonna be using Hellfire a lot more now. I'm gonna be using Hellfire a lot more now that I have the option. Boom, look at that. Yo, crazy, man. And I also really love the infinite uptime on the skill. Yeah, you have to recast the skill every so often, but that's only in between stages, right? Is this like Nightfall and Embla? In a sense, kinda, yeah, Leon. Yeah, it kinda is. It doesn't like continuously stack like Nightfall, but like once you hit them, you can hit them again instantly though, with that Punctual Retribution. And they do hit multiple enemies at a time because they kind of chain. Because when enemies take skill damage, they have a 60% chance to take a skill damage again from that. You know what I mean? So it's like, it really is like just insane, you know? So yeah, I think, again, massive buff to Hellfire here. And she is now a viable character. Wherever Morph is, bro gotta come back, okay? He gotta come back because his DPS is now back. It's crazy. I was looking forward to another character like that. Yeah, but now I guess it's one of those things where you can run Hellfire. And yeah, I mean, she gets the job done just kind of like that in a sense, right? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Bro, look at all those things. You see the little like things right there where you have to hit? Can I go up here and hit? Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my god. That is crazy. But I have to build her crazy in weapon? Not really. I wouldn't say you even have to invest too much to make her as good as this. Like, this is obviously, like, not a min-max build, but definitely a good build. And remember, too, we don't have Pyro boosted wedges right now. We do not have Pyro boosted wedges. Right? So, like, the fact that, like, you can run this character as she is right now, she's still cooking, man. By the way, the funny part is Hellfire is actually nerfed in this theater. The stage score is minus 150% HP. So this is not even peak Hellfire. Crazy, Agnerong. Bro, that's crazy, man. I thought it was like, okay, you know, I think they had weapon damage up in this theater, right? Because I think they were trying to push like Lin. But like, bro, still, like the fact that we are even like clearing enemies this fast is like, it's a testament to how good she is now after I7. Like, it's actually crazy. Look how much it chains. Look at that. Look at that. I'm not even hitting them. I'm not even touching them. It's just the skill. Bro, crazy, man. Crazy. We do love to see it, man. We do love to see it. I thought the new gacha event can use Foxine as summoning currency. You can, Miggy. If you have Foxine, it'll let you. If you look at the item you get from it, I think it's like the Star Weave Trails or something like that. You can trade in your Foxine for those to pull on the gacha skin event. Yeah. Yeah, man, Hellfire's back. She's back and better than ever, yo. Back and better than ever. Let's go. I mean, I don't know if she was always here, but now she's back. You know, now she's actually here. So there we go, man. All the Hellfire mains, they're gonna be like going crazy right now. They're like, yo, like we got Hellfire buffs. Massive. Yeah, man. It is good. It is good. I love to see things like this in DNA because I'm like, bro, this is the potential this game has. Like, a character like Hellfire had a kit that didn't really feel like it was, you know, a deep kit in a sense, right? It was pretty, like, you know, bare bones. You do the skill, it does DOT periodic, and then when they hit you, they took damage. Now, it's a whole playstyle change, guys. You're actively meleeing enemies now because it increases your DPS. Not only because of the max HP because of Undying on arrows, but because of the fact that it actually now increases the odds of you proccing Punctual Retribution, which is a DPS increase, right? So, nah, I do really like what they've done, and I think that's the biggest change that we want to see from future characters, is not only a DPS increase, but a playstyle change to make the character better as well. And again, as Recon's saying too, yeah, like a playstyle change is what I wanted to see at the end of the day. Because now it's like, okay, multiple different characters now might play differently. Maybe Lin, you know, maybe when Lin gets hers, she's more of a skill damage, like, you want to do your skill more often maybe, right? Or maybe you want to have your ult and then you skill spam and then you ult or something, right? Like, the possibilities are honestly endless for, like, how they could go about it. So, again, like, I'm just really looking forward to how they'll handle future things like this. And this is a really good thing that they've done so far. So far, really, really good what they've done. I mean, Hellfire is clearing, like, the standard immersive theater now, easily, including bossing. Right, including the bossing of like, whatever boss we're facing, she can clear now. Like, that was not happening before, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, Rebecca's bossing has improved as well, because now you spam ult, because you're always insta-procking Poison of Love. Right, so she definitely also got changed in terms of her playstyle, because before, you were not always insta-ulting with her. Right, before you'd have to wait till your stacks were max and a bunch of enemies around you, then ult. Now, spam the ult, right? So yeah, I mean, I think that's really good. I might go another Pyro Dragon Genimon from the Battle Pass and build it for Hellfire since her playstyle is different from Lin's. Yeah, I mean, it's still good to get because it increases your Covenanter mods. So still getting like you know, the fire genie mod from the battle pass, even though the active effect doesn't really buff your hellfire because you don't really care for multi-shot, you still get like the buff from the actual damage increase from hellfire itself, right? So that's like the biggest like part of it that I think is really good. Oh man, I'm so happy with this update, guys. I'm so happy. I wish what they did though is they should have put one of the i7s in the first half of the update and then another i7 in the second half, because the way they did it right now is they dropped 2 i7s in the same half of the update, which is like, it's cool, but like, you know, let us spread it out, man. Spread it out. Like, we should have got like hellfire in the first part and then Rebecca now. And then they should have capitalized on Rebecca being a thing, and they should have did hydro boosted and pyro boosted, let's say. Because Camilla was already pyro, and they could have did hydro and pyro as the theater, so that it incentivizes you to, you know, get that i7 Rebecca and use her in the theater, right? Like, that would have been really cool. So I think that's one of the things in the future they need to do is spread out the i7s, like have them be every update, right? Have a new i7 release every part of the update. I think that would be really good. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop a new i7 every half patch now. Yeah, and if they do that, that's really great. But I would love them to do it every version, like every available update in a sense. Because if they're gonna do 2 a version, just split it up. Do 1 in the first half, 1 in the second half. 1 with Suyi, 1 with Camilla, right? Like, why not do that? I think it's a possibility that starting from 1.4, we start getting 2 i7s per theater. So 4 i7 per patch. I think that would be a little crazy. I don't know if they're going to do 2 per patch. I think they'll do 1 per update in a sense. So like 1 for Suyi, 1 for Camilla, right? Whoever the next character is, 1 for Hilda, 1 for whoever the next character is after that, right? Or whatever the case. That's what I think they should do. In terms of who I think they need to get i7 next, I mean, as you mentioned, Recon, Sybil. Sybil's right there. Everyone loves Sybil. Imagine Sybil with an insane playstyle change too. Oh, that could be crazy. That could actually be crazy. So again, there's so many opportunities. Margie, hello. Where is Margie? I need the DPS Margie, bro. DPS Margie, where is it at, man? There's the only, honestly, like, if they were to add like a few things to Margie, just make her like, well, again, it's not a rework though. That's the only thing, is i7s are not reworks. They're just additions to the character to change playstyle and increase the DPS. But I do hope that in the future though, they do like touch at least some of the base kit of the character, because that would obviously help. Right, that would be really good. Oh, we're done. Oh, we've been done. I didn't even realize, bro. We got through this like so fast. Yeah, Margie, she low-key needs an overhaul. Yeah, like there's some characters that they got away with it. Like, I don't know how they got Hellfire to be so good. Like, everything that they did for her was exactly what she needed. But now, like, you know, what can they do for something with someone like Margie though? I don't really know, man. That's the thing, right? Okay, let me get the thing in the exchange shop as well, so we can get the Rebecca one. Should we test out Rebecca? I mean, it's kind of hard to test her out, like the difference. I guess we can still do it off element. You guys want me to do that? We'll do off element Rebecca. We could try that. I'll show before and after off element. Before and after off element is gonna be so cooked for Rebecca though. I don't even know if she's gonna clear off element, right? So we'll see. Here, let me try that then. Okay, so what we'll do. Alright, let's try it. Let's do a Rebecca showcase. Even though we don't have like on element for her like we did with Hellfire, we can still try it. So we'll do i6, then i7, just like we did Hellfire. And we'll do the kind of a similar setup, but obviously different builds. So we are going to be running, instead for Rebecca, I'm going to go with Wainwraith actually. I'm going to go with Wainwraith. And the idea is we're going to run as much crit chance on the build here, just so that we do, you know, if we look at the i7 here, I'll show you guys. The i7, the weapon is equal, or this chance is equal to 100% of Rebecca's melee weapon crit chance for immediately stacking all 8 of Poison of Love stacks. Yeah, we'll do stage 9. We'll do stage 9, exact same stage, and we'll try it out, okay? So let's go to Immersive Theater here, and let's actually test that out. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, and it's the same stage and everything, so we'll get to see. And I'll do this stage so we're not off element at the very least. So we're not like doing DPS loss technically. We'll do this. We'll do this side. Okay. So Rebecca, we're gonna run. I guess we'll just do this, and then maybe do we run like a skill range thing? I mean, we kind of don't want a skill range thing for the boss. So I think honestly we just run extra duos still. I think we still run extra duos. I think that's still fine. And then we'll run the Hydra Elf for the buff. And then, yeah, I think everything else stays the same. We still run Fushu and we still run Fina. Because we'll still get, like, the buffs from them. And then for the build, let's see what we're running on Rebecca here. Okay. I mean, this is pretty decent. Do I have any morales? I do. Okay. Okay, we have a max morale there. And then I don't have any of these for the spectrums, though. So, yeah, I can't really run, like, a perfectly max build here. I guess I could technically run, like, a Wings in or a Blaze Inspo here. Do I have another Blaze Inspo? I don't. Okay. I can run something like this for now. I mean, this is not, like, a perfect build, but this will still be, like, fairly good DPS. We'll try it out. We'll try it out, right? So, all right. Here, let me restart this like a recording, guys, okay? Because I'm probably gonna have these come out throughout the week. We'll spread out the videos. We'll do like the Hellfire video tomorrow, and then we'll do probably Rebecca the day after, and I'll have this be the video. You guys are obviously watching it live, but we'll have these be on the channel. Alrighty, so we are hopping into the I6 versus I7 Rebecca damage comparison. How much do we get from the I7 after feeding the dupe for Rebecca? So we did the video for Hellfire. Now Chad has asked me, take it into the latest theater, even off element, and we're gonna try, guys. Again, this is off element, so we're not gonna have, like, you know, the perfect amount of DPS here. You're not gonna really see Rebecca do that much more in terms of the DPS, but we will try our best regardless, and we'll see how far in the theater we're able to get. Right now, we are running Rebecca not on I6, or not on I7. This is with I6 right now. I'm gonna remove my face cam, and I'll show you guys the builds. But pretty much the Fushu and Fina are the exact same from the Hellfire builds. So feel free to check out that video. Everything else is the same. You guys can pause the video if you want to screenshot the setups. But everything is pretty much the same. I did not touch any of this stuff right here. But if we go to Rebecca, though, we actually did, in terms of her demon wedges, they are going to be a little bit different. So we're running Misty Veil, which, again, gives us that attack speed. And then for the amount of skill range boost from our melee attack speed as well. Right, so the higher our melee attack speed, the higher our, what is it? So equal to the melee weapons attack speed, and skill range boost equal to the summoner skill range. Yeah, so the higher the skill range we have, the more skill range boost we're getting, right? And also the increase in terms of our DPS, the amount of damage ticks we're getting from Misty Veil. We have Typhon's Prime Morale, which, again, same level as my Hellfire here at +8, 27% morale. We also get that 126% attack. We have the Midnight Sun for the extra duration because we want the skills to kind of last as long as possible. And then I am running 2 Covenanter Wings Volitions. And I think what I'm going to do actually as well is, low-key, I might put Duel. I might actually put Duel just so that when we're facing the boss, we deal as much damage as possible. Because I think when we're fighting the boss, we might be cooked. But we'll see, we'll see. And then, yeah, Blaze Inspo right here. We have Siren's Wings Inspo. Again, this will be replaced when we get the new Siren's Wings Inspo, whenever we get the Hydro variant. And yeah, that's pretty much the setup. Now, the melee weapon here with the Wayne Wraith, we actually modded for crit chance so that when we actually are running the I7 version, and I'll show you guys when we get to the I7, the crit chance is going to be very important to increase our overall DPS. So this is the build right here, though. Pretty much just Piercing Ascend, Swift Drop Shot, Swift Momentum, Celerity, right? We also have the Impetus Focus, and then Base Focus for the extra crit chance. The crit chance is important. Right, we want to get as much crit chance. We don't really care about crit damage necessarily, because we're not going to even be using the melee anymore. We don't even care to use the melee anymore. Okay, we're only using it as a stat stick, and you'll see why when we go on the stage. Okay, now we have the extra duos. This does not matter build wise. Same exact setup as I have for Hellfire, and yeah, this is literally the setup we're gonna go with, guys. Let's hop in and let's do again Act 9 of Immortal Repertoire, and it's the exact same stage I showcased Hellfire, and we're gonna see how good Rebecca's able to do at I6 versus I7. So let's hop in. All right, here we go. So one thing to take into account is the I6 for Rebecca is actually pretty good, right? I6 Rebecca, I mean, even before the buff, was actually a good character, right? I think she was one of those characters that would be really good just for general AoE kind of farming content. So you can see right here, even in AoE, Rebecca does really good, right? Like you can see right here, this is off element though, but look how much we're doing. Look at the damage ticks. Like that is crazy, right? So yeah, she does really good in terms of her AoE. And my game kind of lags a little bit too. You can see the lag is a little bit crazy, but yeah, we are doing good amount of AoE here, right? So it's looking pretty decent. Obviously we could, you know, string in some ults there too. But you're usually only ulting when they have max poison of love stacks, right? Which is why when we have that I7, that's when we're really able to just kind of spam the ultimate, because enemies are always going to have poison of love. They're pretty much always going to have it because of the way the I7 works. And when we get to that ult, we'll talk about it. But right here, I'm just going to drop all my jellyfish. You can build the poison of love stacks. We'll drop the ult. Okay, see, the ult does really good damage, actually. See, so now when we have the I7, which we'll get after we do this stage, you'll see the damage difference is like we can spam ult, so we're getting so much more DPS in, right? I'm just going to keep putting down the jellyfish. And yeah, it's pretty good damage. I mean, again, this is off element, so Rebecca was always a good character, even in AoE, as mentioned. So when we get to the bossing, though, that's when we're kind of cooked, though. Especially off element, where I don't think we're really going to be able to do too much. We'll see, though. We'll see. We'll see, right? We will see. Yeah, technically also meleeing gives you poison love stacks faster, right? That was also another thing that Rebecca had, but post I7, we're not going to even need to melee. We're literally not even going to need to melee because of the fact that you're pretty much getting max poison love stacks anyway, right? You don't have to build them up. You just automatically get them by you having higher crit chance on your melee in general, right? So, yeah, and we're seeing here, all the enemies are dying. You can see the AoE from Rebecca is doing pretty good, right? I mean, honestly, the time is, considering this is off element, this is pretty good. This is definitely pretty good, considering off element. Here, let me drop an ult. Boom. There we go. Yeah, again, Rebecca always was a solid character, guys. Like, she always was, man. Like, this is one of those characters that you could run, and she would get the job done for her element specific. Now, though, I think after the buff, she's going to be even stronger for her specific element. And just in general, I mean, she's going to be still probably the best Hydro DPS in the game. At least till we get, like, a new, you know, new and improved Hydro DPS. Because right now, Rebecca's the only one we really got right now, right? So, we'll see in the future. Maybe we do get more Hydro DPSs. And when that does become the case, then that could be pretty crazy. But, hell then, right? We gotta rock with what we got. Yeah, let's see. Let me do another ult. You can see the ult actually does, like, pretty good damage, though, right? It is pretty solid. So, here, when we get over to the enemies right here, boom. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, again, this is off element. This is off element. We're doing this. Right? So, now we're at the boss. Let's see how well we fare against the boss. This is gonna be kind of cooked, guys. I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be kind of cooked, okay? So, let's try. Let's build up the poison love stacks. We max those out. And then, yeah, I guess the only thing I can really do here is just, what, melee into ult, I guess, is all I can really do. And then just like that. Yeah, I think that's all I can really do here, guys. Let's do that. And then, yeah, I mean, honestly, it's actually not bad. It's actually not bad at all. It's actually not bad. But yeah, I mean, again, off element, still doing fairly decent damage, though. But yeah, not the craziest, though. Not the craziest. Okay, let me do one more jellyfish right there. There we go. Drop ult. Okay, here we go. So with damage taken increase, we're actually doing pretty decent damage. All right, let me drop a few of these. Let's drop ult. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. This is better than pre-buff Hellfire, actually, on Element. Low-key, this is better than pre-buff Hellfire on Element, bro. Which is actually kind of shocking. Okay, let me put down these again. Yeah, meleeing just to max out the Poison of Loves. Pre-I7, we have to do this, right? Pre-I7, we have to melee for the max stacks. Right? There we go. Okay, let me ult again. Put these down. And I mean, running Fusho on the team, we have pretty much like infinite uptime on our skills as well. Like we could just recast our skills anyway. So I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, as you guys are seeing right here, still taking a kind of a minute to kill these guys, you know? Kill this boss. Need we break stance bar again? Let's see. Put these back down. Drop an ult. There we go. Okay, I mean, we're clearing. We're technically clearing with Rebecca off element. That's pretty good. I mean, again, this is before I7, guys. This is I6. So imagine after I7 now. How much are we expecting after I7, right? Let's drop ults. Boom, look at that. That's good. That's pretty good. Actually, that's pretty good. There we go. So that right there is I6 Rebecca. And again, we're going to run the exact same setup now that we go into I7. Okay, so let's back out. We're going to go and feed the dupe now for Rebecca. And I'm going to explain what the dupe is actually doing so you guys understand how much of an increase we're actually getting. So for the I7 right here, when summons Aurelia Rita attacks, there is a chance to immediately apply 8 stacks of Poison of Love, which is the max stacks you can get. This chance is equal to 100% of Rebecca's melee weapon crit chance. So with the melee weapon I have right here, 84% chance on a tick to proc max stacks of Poison of Love. Right, because we have 84% chance on the melee. Now, there are other melees in the game that have higher base crit chance. You know, technically, the only one off the top of my head I can think of is something like Yu Ming's, where Yu Ming, if you run, I think it's Piercing Ascent instead of Puncture Cascade, you actually get over 100%. So technically, with a weapon like this, you actually could reach that max crit chance value and guaranteed proc it. But you're not going to run this on Rebecca, right? You're not getting a DPS increase from running. I mean, actually, technically you are because of the skill intensity. But again, you get more from the fact that you have more skill intensity on the other weapon, right? Also, I don't have a max Duke Venial Sin skills, unfortunately. So again, that is why we are running the Wayne Wraith, because we're getting skill intensity, which increases our overall DPS, and the weapon has fairly good base crit chance, right? So if we go back to the I7 here, the next thing that's pretty crazy though is when Summon Aurelia Rita attacks, there's a 30% chance to trigger Poison of Love damage on the target an additional time. So you get another hit of damage, right? And then for each of the Aurelia Ritas on the field, your damage dealt is increased by 12%. So 12 times 5 is math. 60? Wait, am I tripping? Wait. Yo, let me not. 12 times 5? 60. Okay, I'm not tripping. 60% damage dealt, okay? So there we go, guys. All right, let's hop in. And now let's actually do the Immortal Repertoire Act 9 now with I7 Rebecca. So wait, did I even feed the dupe? Did I even feed the dupe? I didn't even feed the dupe. Feed the dupe. There we go. Boom. I7 Rebecca activated, okay? Now, let's see the difference now from what you guys saw already. Let's see the difference now on Act 9 again, same stage. And the only thing we're changing now is the fact that we have I7 Rebecca. Everything else is the same. Same build, same everything. Let's just hop in and let's see the difference. Hello, move your... Oh, okay. Bardo, what I'll do... Here, let me back out. I'll remove my face cam. I think I removed it already for the first part, but I'll remove it again and show you. And you can just screenshot. You can pause the video, screenshot. I'll go back. Just for you, bro. I got you. But I think I did it earlier in the video, though. But it's fine. Here, let me go to Demon Wedges here. Let's remove my face cam. Remove the stream for a sec. Alright, so again, here's the build, just for anyone wondering. So this is the setup right here. We are running dual for the boss. But everything else is pretty standard, right? Again, this is the Wayne Wraith build. Feel free to, you know, copy paste, right? You know, screenshot the page, whatever the case. Same build here with Fushu. Same build with Fushu. Same build with her weapon. Same build with Fina. Same build with the Arclight, right? Exact same setup. So feel free to pause the video, screenshot if you want. But that is going to be the builds right there. So let's hop in now. Let's hop in. Put my face cam back for the chat. And let's hop back in, okay? So now, I7 Rebecca. How good are we looking here, man? How good are we looking with I7? Is it going to be better? How much better, though? That's the real question. Okay? So let's go over here. Remember, we're getting damage dealt for every Aurelia Rita on the field. So that is already right there. 60% damage dealt. And now, because we proc the Poison of Love stacks instantly, guess what? I'm just going to be spamming ultimate. Whenever I get the chance to ult, I'm going to ult. Right? That is what you want to be doing now with the build on Rebecca. And that is the playstyle change. Is now, you're spamming your ultimate. Before, right, you're not actually spamming ult because you want to get your stacks maxed out. Now, though, because there's so many odds of you proccing the max stacks, we easily get that. Right? I7 Rebecca is now able to just automatically do that. Right? Because of our melee weapon having decent crit chance. So let's put it down a bunch other of these as well. And then again, spam the ult. Because again, we're always going to be at that max stacks, guys. We're always now going to be at max stacks. So the odds of you not proccing within 6 hits of your jellyfish or 5 hits of your jellyfish, an 84% chance. I mean, again, you're no matter what, you have an increased DPS when you are spamming your ult. So that is the new playstyle now for Rebecca. Whereas before, you had to kind of melee the boss, max out your stacks, then ult. Now we do not even have to melee. We don't even melee at all. We just use the skill, and then we spam the ultimate. That's all we have to do. Let's put a bunch of these down. And then just start spamming ult. Literally, that's all we gotta do. And all these enemies are gonna have max of those stacks. So we can literally just keep it going. Keep it going. Boom, boom, boom. You see? So we're going. We're going. And whenever you get it on cooldown, use the ultimate. That is the idea. And because we have Fushu, we do not really worry too much about our energy consumption. We can kind of just spam this. We can kind of just spam it and get it off. Right? So boom, look at that. Crazy damage. Right? And this is off element. Off element, by the way. So imagine on element, right? Imagine on element Rebecca. Right? This is off element. Right? That's the crazy part that you're seeing here. Okay. let's do this. Go over here, and I'm gonna ult again. Boom. Look how much damage that does, and that's what's the crazy part about this, is we are doing this off element. Hellfire, we actually were on element, so we were doing increased DPS regardless. Right, so now we do the ult again. Look at that. That's really, really good, man. That is actually really, really good. Look at that. This is an elite right here. Boom, look at that. Dead elite. Crazy, man. Crazy. So yeah, remember, you do always want 100% uptime on your summons for the Aurelia Ritas, because you are getting damage dealt for having them up. So be sure that whenever you're using Rebecca like this, you have your jellyfish always on the field. So let's just put all 5 jellyfish, and then I'm going to start spamming the ultimate here on the boss, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So let's do that. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. Did you see how much we just did on the ult? Exactly. And I'm off element. That's the thing, Recon. That's the craziest part, right? I'm off element, and I'm still doing fairly good DPS right here. Right, so we can mix in some melees as well just to break the stance bar. We can definitely do that. And we can fit in the ultimate whenever we have the chance at it. But look at the damage we're doing, guys. Look at the damage right there, man. Really, really good damage. And this is just, again, like, this is with that I7. That's what we're kind of expecting right now. So we can just, whenever we get the ult, always use the ultimate, right? That's the idea here. So ult, there we go. Look at that. But now, hopefully I can kill the enemies fast enough. Right, so if I do this, there we go. Keep this up. Let's do ult again. No, you're not gonna die. So the enemy's already kind of tanking that though, but that's fine. Now the boss is gonna be available again once we get the last kill. There we go. And now we can just start spamming ult, and here we go. Let's see. Put the ultimate again. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. Let's do the ult again. Boom. There we go. And this is without a stance broken bar. Right? Remember with my Rebecca there before that we were using, we actually broke the stance bar. Right? And so, again, this is fairly comparable in terms of, you know, what you're kind of doing now. The playstyle change is the main thing, though, right? Where now you're spamming your ult because you're always at max stacks, right? So now, and then also making sure you always have your Aurelia Ritas on the field. There we go. Look at that, guys. That is right there, the change between the I6 versus I7 Rebecca. Again, this is off element, so it's a little bit harder to kind of gauge the damage difference. And also, Rebecca was already a good character even before the buff, right? She was already a fairly good character. Now though, with the buffs that she got, again, she's able to proc those stacks instantly, and you can just kind of spam the ultimate, right? You're getting so much more damage, and that's what I think kind of counts when you're using this character. So there you guys go, man. That is the Rebecca showcase right there between I6 and I7. Alright, chat, so there we go. That is the 2 videos recorded right there. W, man. Got to see the difference between both. I think the thing is with Rebecca is, like, I think she already was good enough, right? That's the thing, is so, like, the I7 doesn't feel as much of a difference versus something like Hellfire, where hers just was, like, game-changing. For Rebecca's, it just kind of felt like, okay, just an extra buff. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel as insane in a sense. So that's, like, kind of the main difference I guess you get. But, yeah, I mean, again, really good regardless. I hope that they do more characters in the future that really need it, though. Right? I think more characters in the future that need it would be great. Okay, I'm going to get 140. Actually, no. 130 Phantasio letters, guys. 130 Phantasio letters. Let's get his weapon. I forgot they added that as well. Let's get about... We'll do 60. I usually like to get 60 as a little bit extra. Right, we already have 1 copy of this thing anyway. And then, yeah, oh, and then the other weapon, it's the Day of Sacred Verdict. Perfect. So we'll get 60 of these as well. And, okay. Alright, so should we start farming the thing then? Should we start farming for that? Let me see, covert commissions. We do have exploration on character. We do. Chat, you know what? You know what, chat? I got you guys. I got you guys, actually. You know what we'll try? You know what we'll try? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Also, I forgot to grab the weapon, because this weapon, by the way, really, really good. Like, make sure you get as much dupes as you can on the Dregs of Glimmer, because it's actually really good. I'm going to get as much as I can from this, and I'll still be able to... Oh, no. Damn. I do want the Yum Yum Milks. Those are pretty nice, though, low-key. I'll get the 700 one. I'll get the 1000 one, and I'll just get whatever I can from this. That's fine. Maybe I'll push theater. We'll see. But for now, we'll just get, you know, 13 of those. And then, yeah, let's back out. And let's see what we got covert commission. Well, we have exploration, though. We do have exploration. So, chat. You guys hearing me out here? Do we do it? Do we run Hellfire exploration? I think we do it. I say we do it. I say we do it. And because I want to do more of, like, kind of an AFK playstyle, I will run her signature weapon. So we'll do that, and then yeah, we can just leave the rest. I'll put Boxy. So we'll do this, and I'm gonna run our signature weapon though, cause like, you know, I mean, why not? We're more AFK with the weapon anyway. We get a little bit extra skill duration. That's pretty good. And then what we'll do, yeah, we'll just have it on auto continue, and we'll do exploration. Let's do it. So, okay, what should we do first then? Should we do Camilla? Probably Camilla first, right? Let's do Camilla. Let's do Camilla. Okay, here we go. Now let's see Hellfire in action, man. Let's see how good she's actually gonna be with the cooldown. Let's see like what the cooldown's kind of looking like. Like, is it good enough? Is it good enough to where we don't really care? Or is it like, okay, I kind of have to use the skill? Kind of a bad tile set though, but I mean, hey, we can maybe make this work. Let's see. If I go down here, is it still okay? It's still good? Oh, I mean, it's killing them. It's insta killing them, actually. Not bad, not bad. The question is, though, is this going to be faster than Rhythm? Probably not. It's not going to be faster than Rhythm, though, I don't think. But, hey, man, I mean, it could be pretty decent. It could be pretty decent. I'm thinking the team with AFK, Rhythm, and Rebecca and Fushu, as it was before, Shiliu and Yuming took over. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, for sure, man. Yuming and Shiliu is probably still going to be a lot better in terms of efficiency, but Rebecca is a better usable teammate for sure. With 50 guns, they know how to drop all 6 scrolls from the gun. Nah, bro. I mean, it kind of depends. It kind of depends. But, oh, wait, my skill duration's like crazy with the greatsword, though. Low key, if we run the greatsword, guys, we can kind of AFK it, yeah. I mean, is this bad? This is pretty good, low key. That's kind of fast. Chat, what are we saying? Yo, is Hellfire viable AFK now? Is Hellfire viable AFK? Because low key, that is not bad. Like, that is actually decent. And look at the timer. Look at my health bar. Look at the timer. It's consistently going back up. Like, we're staying at around that, like, 30%, 32 seconds. Like, that's pretty good. Like, I'll have to recast my skill every so often, but, like, the fact that it's just, like, going like this is, like, pretty nice. Honestly, yeah. Like, that's actually pretty good. There's, like, fairly good uptime on this. Okay. I'm liking it. I'm liking it, man. Okay. I'm definitely liking it. Okay, do we get... No Camilla parts yet. Really? Okay, Camilla might be the shaft of the century. We'll see. I mean, we're only at 3 secret letters spent so far, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Let me recast skill there. Rhythm is so far above any meta. Oh, yeah. Rhythm is just insane. I don't know what they were cooking with that character, bro, but yeah, they knew. They knew, man. They knew that character was going to be crazy, right? So they kind of had to capitalize on that. So especially like Rhythm getting all the electro wedges she got, like, bro, it's just a little insane, man. It's not low-key not necessary, honestly. It's low-key not necessary. Hi, ever since you told me it's safe to play Duet again, I've been more happy seeing everything again. Hey, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Wow, this is a surprise. Welcome back. Yeah, no, man, again, like, DNA, it's been safe to play, guys. It has, you know, the devs already addressed it, right? They addressed saying that, like, you know, we were sorry about the issue, and they talked to, Rate Up Radio about it. They talked to Rate Up Radio about it, so. So I'm glad to see you back on the game, though, man. Massive, massive. You love to see it, especially after these buffs with Hellfire, man. Like, how could you not, guys? How could you not? Yo, Hellfire, bro. I'm so glad she's good now, man. I'm dead ass gonna run her now just for the fun of it, like, just for the fun of it. And I mean, looking at the AFK capabilities of this character, it's like not bad. Like, it's actually decent. Like, I might have to do a video on this. Like, is she viable AFK? Like, cause low key so far, kinda. You know what I mean? It's actually pretty decent. Maybe if you have like a really high duration build, you could do it. It's like this build doesn't really have that much duration. I mean, I have obviously the duration from Hellfire signature weapon, but like other than that, it's like, yeah, I get like 35 seconds of time to use it. What demon wedge should I use on Linen Knifeful? Pretty much anything that's giving you attack percent, skill intensity, and skill range for Knifeful. If you check out my videos, Millix, I still have my old build guys. They're still viable to today. I did do a updated Lumino builds video, so you can check that out for Knifel specifically, but Lyn has not changed. Lyn is still the same since she's released. What is the best team for Psyche? I think it's what, Truffle and Filber and then Fina, I think still, right? As Comedy Eye. I think it's still those two, yeah. Damn, we haven't even gotten a single Camilla, like, secret letter at all. Or, Camilla shard yet. Yo, that's crazy. 8 clears. Man, this is kind of cooked, guys. It's kind of cooked. It's kind of cooked. Just go full 8x Scorches maxed out, plus 10, trust me. Bro, plus 10, 8 Scorches is crazy. No one has that, man. The amount of farming you'd have to do to get that, that might be cooked. I can't lie. That might be cooked to get. Yeah, guys, I mean, low-key, I see the potential. I see the potential. Camilla I1 incoming? Bro, if I only get I1 Camilla, that's going to be so sad. I don't think she really needs her dupes like that, though, from what I saw. It's not something where, like, oh, any of the dupes are, like, that game-changing, I guess, other than, like, I6. But, like, bro, like, can I catch a break? You know? Like, can I get a Camilla here? Yo, VSR, welcome to the stream, bro. How you been? How you been? How you been doing? I still have yet to get a Camilla, by the way, guys. Still have yet to get 1 shard. I haven't even gotten a 10 drop yet in 10 runs. Okay. We'll see. Yeah. Fry 2 has substantial DPS for sure. I'll have to check again. I have to read it through again. Because I recorded the preview video for her, like, or like the actual, there we go. I recorded the build guide video like a few days ago, so I kind of forgot like what her introns do. I'll have to look back at it again. But yeah, usually it's like I1, I2 is like a good stopping point for most characters. Like you get that, you're kind of fine. But yeah, no, for sure. Like if it actually is something good, we'll check it out. Hopefully I get it. Hopefully I actually get it. You know, and I don't get scammed. We'll see here though. We got a bunch of ways to go through, so we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, I feel like this is pretty chill though. You know, like Hellfire is actually pretty chill at AFK farming this though, for the most part. And this is not like element boosted because we're on just like covert commission secret letters right now, right? So this is not actually boosted. So we'll see when we start to get to like the really higher levels, because then we're actually like proccing the punctual retribution like a lot more. Right now, I don't think we're proccing it as much, especially on like the lower levels. But I mean, we'll see here. We'll see. We'll see once we get to those like higher enemies. Then we'll kind of see what it's looking like. Her DPS is pretty low for a first test, to be honest. Not bad, but also not amazing. Oh, for Camilla, you mean? Or for Hellfire? I mean, Hellfire here is kind of cooking. Low-key, that 35 second, you know, duration right there, that's still going. Low-key. Okay, now we're starting to get it. Now we're starting to get it. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. If I get a 10 drop right now, this is looking like, at this point, it's not that bad. If I get a 10 drop around now, it's looking pretty good. This is almost what? This is my 14th secret letter. This should be a 10 drop. Like around now should be about a 10 drop. We'll see though. Hopefully I do get it though. Come on, man. Game gotta clutch up for me. Pyro's just suffering from bad wedges. Yeah, pretty much. Like I think right now, Pyro just needs a wedge upgrade in general. Oh, you meant Camilla? Yeah. Yeah. But like again, like Pyro characters just need like that upgrade from, you know, their demon wedges, right? I can only I6 either Suyi or Kejo for the summit. Who should I go for? Suyi. I'll say Suyi because you want to get into the highest rank of group stage, and I think Suyi will do that. Because Suyi is going to be AoE oriented, whereas Kejo is more single target DPS oriented. So Kejo will be better on Apex ranking, but on the group stage where you're trying to get into SSS for the like title and stuff, I think Suyi I6 will be better to do, personally. But we'll see after they get good wedges. Yeah. We're kind of just waiting out on that right now. I got my I0 Camilla at around 30 letter opens. Damn, bro. It's not looking good for me right now. I might be at the same as you, VSR. We'll see. I mean, I'm at 15 already, and I've yet to get a 10 drop. This should be a 10 drop, though. At this point, it should be a 10 drop. Wait, chat. My duration's going higher than it started at. Wait, did you guys see? Look at my duration. Wait, look at the duration for a sec. Watch. Wait till this ends. I was at like 40-second duration. I was not at that at the beginning. Look at that. 39 seconds. 39-second duration. 40-second. Yo, wait, we're over the duration amount now. That's crazy. Wait, yo, Hellfire Deadass might be AFKable. Like in the lower stages, she's not really AFKable, but now that we're like actually proccing it like consistently, like we're actually increasing in the time spent. That's a little crazy, isn't it? Damn, bro. That is actually kind of crazy. Okay, let's see. 41. I just saw a 41 there. Wow. Wait. This is kind of insane. We're getting so much time back. I guess the enemies are a lot more tankier now, though. That's one thing I will say. But they're taking the hits. Like we pretty much have infinite uptime here. Yeah, 41. Do we get a 42-second? 42-second. Do we do it? Do we do it? 42. Yo, that's crazy. It actually is just going up. I don't even have to touch my controller. It's actually just going up in the time. There we go. Finally, my gold drop. Bro, they give me a gold drop with a silver drop. Hello? What are we doing, guys? What are we doing here? Imagine if the next set of character wedges are not Pyro but Umbro. See, the thing is, if we somehow don't get Pyro wedges next, then like Camilla, I don't know what the idea was releasing Camilla now, and especially because Hilda will probably be next version too, right? She'll literally be in the next version, and then yeah, no, like bro, that's kind of crazy. Is this game still have the issue that weapons are useless? Lim, it depends on what character you use and the weapon for what reason, okay? The weapon I'm using on Hellfire right now is her signature melee. This one is like kind of tailor-made for AFK. If I wanted a more active playstyle with this character, I'm running Undying Oneros. I'm running that weapon instead, right? So like it depends on the character, it depends on what you're doing. If you want weapon DPS, there are a few characters that are built for weapon DPS. But then if you want a weapon on a character like, you know, if it's just a random character that does not really buff weapons, then they're still gonna kind of feel weak, like, to be honest. But again, I think even in Warframe, it's the same thing. When you're using a weapon platform, that is the only time you're really using a weapon on your character anyway. Like, you usually are spamming abilities with an ability spam Warframe, and then when you have a Warframe that's like more weapon buffing or like, you know, attack speed buffing or whatever the case, then you'll run that for your weapon, right? Like when I run my Wisp on Warframe, I'm running weapons, right? Because Wisp buffs the attack speed, the haste, right? You get all that. So yeah, I mean, I honestly, I think it just kind of depends on your playstyle, man. 1.4 June update has a new weapon progression rework, so we'll probably see huge changes then. That's true. That is true as well. So we'll see if that's gonna change anything in general in terms of like our overall you know, weapon strength in general, right? By the way, chat, look at the timer. It's at 50 seconds duration. Yo, it's actually over capping duration. Wait, that's kind of insane. That's actually kind of insane. I mean, it's starting to slow down though. You can see it's starting to slow down a little bit. That's because we're taking a little bit longer to kill the enemies, but hey man, that's still really good. The fact that Hellfire could technically AFK, she's still slower than Rhythm, but like it's doable, which is like shocking to me, right? Like that's kind of shocking. Camilla? Oh my gosh, yo, I'm getting scammed. They are not dropping Camilla secret letters today, man. They definitely are not. Okay. Yeah, the duration's going up though, guys. So low key, Hellfire has infinite duration the higher you go, because the more enemies that can kind of tank your hits means that you're gonna last longer with your skill. So like that is a little crazy to see. Like 55 seconds right there, 56 seconds. Like it's actually just going up. Like it's about to say like 100 seconds soon. Like when we get to like wave like 30 or something, right? Like that is actually insane. Damn, man. Okay. I'm liking it. Nah, I think what we'll do though is we'll probably just back out and put rhythm on, because like Hellfire will take way longer to kill enemies. But yeah, I mean, you know what though? I could ult here. Like I could do some ults with Hellfire, mix those in. Right here, let me do an ult. Let's see. Boom. Okay. Okay. You know, not bad, not bad. I'll mix in some ults and we'll see. We'll see how fast it's gonna be from that point on. So we've done already 20 secret letters and I do not have a full copy yet. So we're honestly on pace for maybe I1 at this point. It could be worse. Right now, I think we're about on pace for an I1. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. If I get only I1, that's fine. I mean, Camilla for me wasn't really like the most fun playstyle, if I'm being honest. Like just kind of holding down the skill and then moving around, it wasn't really that good as a playstyle. Personally, like I just personally don't prefer that type of playstyle. I like more like spam skill playstyles. Like I like Shiryu. I like active playstyles as well, like where you're actually using like a melee. Like if you look at you know, the attacks with like Hellfire, when you use your like melee weapon, that feels really good too. Like more active playstyles, I like those a lot. Like whereas Camilla, it's kind of just like you turn your ult on, hold melee, and you just kind of do that, right? Like there's nothing really too much to it, right? I need my Jedi robe in Duet. Shake my head. Bro, happy May the 5th, y'all. Because yesterday was May the 4th. Shout out to Star Wars Day. You know, I did a poll on the channel, and a lot of you guys are Sith Lords, it looks like. A lot of y'all are Sith Lords. I didn't know that. I mean, my Hellfire, she's a Sith Lord too. So I don't blame y'all. You know, we got Darth Talon here, you know? See, I am a Star Wars fan, y'all. Camilla deserved a better release with wedges and skin, to be honest. She could have brought a lot of players back to the game. For sure, for sure. I think them not giving Camilla skin kind of an L. I mean, they definitely wanted to push Su Yi for sure. Understandable, right? Like, she has the whole, like, kind of Gurren Lagann aesthetic, right? But, yeah, man. Fox Hunter Order has fallen. Yeah, man. The Jedi are over. The Jedi are over. Okay, let me do another ult. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, these enemies are honestly starting to get really, really tanky though. See, this is where Hellfire is not gonna cut it in terms of like, you know, crazy DPS. Like Rhythm is still gonna out DPS a Hellfire at this point, because we're just not like, you know, we're not doing as much. Hellfire looks really fun. Dev's really cooked on buffing Hellfire and Rebecca. I hope they buff Sybil next. Sybil is definitely in need of one, man. I hope we do get that buff for Sybil. Because, bro, even me. I mean, even in my Discord, my title in my Discord is Chief Amazing. I'm Chief Sybil, y'all. Come on, bro. They have to buff Sybil. I really hope they do, man. I hope they do. It's good to hear they're buffing old characters. Yeah. I mean, that was one of the things that I did not know if DNA was going to do. Were they just going to leave behind all the old characters and just only care about the new ones? But them showing that, like, okay, we're down to, you know, add Intron 7, right? They're down to do all this stuff. Like, that I think is it shows from the developers, like, from my perspective on the developers, is that they are caring about some of the older characters, even though they're not new anymore, right? Like, they still do care. So that right there, guys, is a really good sign for me, at least. But, yeah. This is Master Wowie. I regret to report that both our Fox Hunter Order and the Guild has fallen. Trust in the Force, do not return home. Bro, we got a Star Wars fan here, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. If DNA ever gets, like, Jedi robe type aesthetics, that would be so dope though. Like, give me like a robe so I can just pretend to be a Jedi or Sith Lord, like an anime Jedi Sith Lord, bro. That'd be so cool, man. Because I mean, already I kind of go for that aesthetic with some of my characters. Like, I have the, like, the mask. Like, you know how, like, Sith Lords in the Old Republic, they had, like, the mask? That's why I put the mask on my Suyi, because I was like, Sith Lord Suyi. You know, I thought that was pretty funny, but... yeah, man. And then, I'm at trial rank 55. I have Rebecca press rhythm with all purple wedges. Can I clear Immersive Theater with these basic wedges? Yeah. Yeah. If you plus 5 each of them, easily, man. Easily. What are these Star Glow coins for? It's for the Starry Gleaming event. So if you go to the event page, you'll see that there's a new event where when you feed those coins, you get a random reward. And at the very end of the event, you're going to get a free skin for Hellfire. You know, so that is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Alright, so chat, what we'll do then is, I think we'll back out here. Yeah, we'll back out. And we'll use rhythm, because Hellfire is kind of slow, yo. I'll be honest, Hellfire is a little slow. We gotta speed it up. But you guys see that, like, technically, AFK Hellfire is viable. Like, you can actually do that technically. I mean, you know, if you have, like, you don't really have a built rhythm, when we get those, like, crazy pyro wedges, right, then, you know, then we're cooking. Then we're kind of cooking, man, you know. Then we might be cooking. Then our AFK potential might be a lot better, actually, than a, you know, rhythm Yuming. Right now, rhythm Yuming is just too good, to be honest, but in the future, man, in the future, for sure. You're amazing as always, my man. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. W pun intended. W pun intended. He's gonna pull an Anakin? Yeah, man. And the dark side of the Force. The dark side of the Force is the path, or of the Force is the pathway for many abilities. Some consider to be unnatural. Yes, sir. W line. W line, man. Okay, we actually... oh, and this is also the best spot we could have gotten as well. No, that's really good. Okay. We'll see here. We'll see. I think what I should do, though, low-key, guys, is add Veteran instead of my Gluttonous passive, because, like... I've been kind of trolling with my farming, huh? I've been kind of trolling with it. Technically, it would be a little bit faster if I had my Veteran on, but I've been waiting to use it because I need to get another shiny Boxy. I'm still holding out for that. Damn, we're getting scammed today. We are getting absolutely rolled today. Yeah, chat, so what we'll do is we'll probably farm this till I get my Camilla done, and then, yeah, I'm gonna probably leave for the gym soon. Because I did not go to the gym yet. And I gotta make sure every day I'm going. I gotta make sure every day I'm going. At least every weekday. I do take the weekends off. I go every weekday to the gym, but yeah, normally I would be at the gym like right now. Like this is normally like the time that I got it, that I'm at it. Yeah, oh, there we go. So we're at I0 now. I0 Camilla. Let's go. And it took 25. Is that on pace? Like maybe. If I get lucky. Wait, if I get lucky, I might be able to do it. Bro, I replaced Gluttonous first second I got Veteran. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. I'm kind of trolling. You know what? You know what, bro? I got you. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now, actually. I'll do it right now. Because, yeah, I mean, that's fair, right? Like, I want to have a Veteran on both my boxes anyway. And we're going to get that second Veteran in the Fox Hunter Summit. So, you know what? I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now, guys. Oh, we can unlock Camilla. Let's do it. I forgot that we unlocked her. Ooh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Can't lie. Scarlet Nectar. Ooh, okay. Alright, so let me go to my Boxy real quick. Great. What is a Gluttonous? Yeah, I only got one Veteran so far, guys. So, like, you know, I hope I get more. I hope I get more, man. But I only have one Veteran so far. So yeah, we're gonna unequip the Gluttonous and we're gonna replace it with Veteran. So there we go. There we are. So now my Boxy has 40 meters of auto pickup radius. That's so much better. And the extra bonus loot drop too. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. All right. Let's go back in and yeah, we'll finish these last 40 secret letters and then I think we should be good to go. Yeah. One Veteran on Summit. That's good. As long as you don't use, like if you don't get a Veteran yet, I would say maybe hold on to it because we might need the Veteran for our Genimon in Summit though, right? Because the Genimon increase that they get is crazy with Veteran, right? Like the Battle Pass Genimon, they go to like 7% for what is it, like 7% Covenanter buff. Like, it's crazy. It's actually insane how much they increased it to. So hopefully everyone holds on to their veterans and uses it on the Genimon for their DPS. We'll see, but that is going to be really, really important if you have a Battle Pass Genimon or if you have a type-specific Genimon. Like one that's buffing like a certain type, right? Yeah. It is feeling a lot better though. Like, I'm getting the serum a lot easier now because I have the Boxy done. Bro, Chad, I'm really gonna only get an I1 Camilla this time around. That's kind of sad, man. Damn, the past like 2 characters I've gotten like I2, almost I3. Now they're just gonna scam me. You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. Yeah, that's what I meant. The summon veteran will probably be for the shield element BP mon. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Right now we're just kind of waiting out for that, and then we'll kind of see. But yeah. Was your first gold drop 16 drops in? Yeah, Recon, I've been getting scammed. Like, it's been a while since I got like in 65 letters. You know, the only other character I think I got I1 in 65 letters was I think Psyche, and she was my first one that like I didn't even get a single copy till 40 letters in for Psyche. It was so bad. I think that probably had to be like my worst, like, just farm in Duet and Abyss, like the immersive theater. That was probably my worst one. That's crazy. 40. Like, imagine 40 secret letters and then you finally get the character. Isn't that crazy? Like, I was only getting 10 drops every like 15 or so runs or something. It was so bad. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Hopefully, man. Because that was a little insane. Yeah, chat, also for anyone that is not in the Discord already, be sure to join the Discord, guys. I'm trying to, you know, keep the community as, you know, as concise as it can be, I guess, in a way. Like, I want, obviously, as much people interacting with each other, playing Duet and Abyss. So, if you guys haven't joined the Discord already, I'll put it in the chat as a pinned link. But, yeah, join the Discord if you haven't, man. I appreciate y'all, like, that come through to the Discord. And if you're talking to me, I try and answer questions as well. Right, so I'll put it in the pinned comment here. But yeah, it's yeah, if you are someone that wants to be like a part of the community like that, then for sure. Oh, we got another gold drop. That's kind of early though. That's kind of early. We'll take it. All right. Siri is on pace to be my best theater character. I got I5 this week, but I did buy the daily login thoughts for the free Entron. That's fair. I got Kejo, Shiliu, Suyi, all I1, okay. I got I1 on Yuming and barely I2 on Suyi and Camilla. Damn, bro. Yeah. It can be rough, though. It can be rough for sure, man. It can definitely be rough. Alright, let's see. We got another, like, 30-ish letters to go. 30 more letters, man. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully your boy actually gets lucky. We'll see, but... yeah, man. Yeah, chat, so we got a bunch of videos coming out throughout the week then. You know, I got a few ideas of what I want to do as well. Like, obviously, like, with the release of the theater and stuff, I want to see, like, can Lin maybe do level cap? I want to try that and see if we're able to do it. And then, yeah, we'll do some testing, you know? Like, we'll see if Lin can even do level cap without Pyro Wedges. Because I think she is, like, she's one of those characters where she's so strong that even without the Pyro Wedges, I think she'll get to, like even like Act 45 probably, right? Like, I think she'll be able to do it. Is there any way to claim the Genimon from the past pass? I missed out thinking it would be auto-claimed. I do not know, Zero. I'm not 100% sure on that. Because I've always, like, made sure to claim my Genimon, so I really don't know. Maybe you can select 2 in the next one you have, or, like, maybe you have the item still, so you can select another Genimon again. I don't know. You have to double check. I'm rank 61 with basic wedges. Should I be able to clear Acts 1 to 12? Yeah, easily, man. Any idea when the next dev stream is? Really looking forward to the next patch. Next character should be Flora. Yeah, Flora and Hilda. I'm thinking it's those two, right? So if you guys remember Hilda from the CBT, she's the one with the guns that spin around her, right? She's a Pyro character too. That's why I'm saying, like, how have we not gotten Pyro Wedges yet? You know what I mean? We get 2 Pyro characters in back-to-back updates, right? So you kind of expect that. Which Covenanters does Lin use? The Inspo and the Eternity. So both of those. You want the attack percent and the skill duration, and then the attack percent and the skill efficiency. How do you know how good Camilla is as a companion? She gets 15% morale as Comedy Eye, which is pretty decent. She doesn't really have anything else at the moment that's like crazy support. So I would say like maybe wait till we get Pyro Wedges, see if we get like a support Pyro Wedge. Because if we do, then Camilla could be pretty good for that. Because she'll be giving the 15% morale, and then let's say she's giving like skill intensity or morale again. That could be pretty nice, right? Next stream should be end of the month, yep. So it should be around end of, yeah. So if 1.4 launches June 2nd, then it should happen a little bit before that, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Camilla at the moment is for sure meant to be on field, yeah. Like you're running her as a DPS right now. My Lin is I0. Should I farm her copies for I6? Yeah, I mean, you can. She's really good at I6. At I6, she starts to deal crazy skill damage because at that point, you're proccing lacerations with just her ultimate, right? You don't even have to skill with the character. So, yeah, I mean, I think getting I6 Lin is worth it. And if you have a farming team like with Rhythm and Fushu already, and then pretty much like any other flex character, you can easily auto-farm. And then you can get all of Lin's secret letters. If you have enough secret letter clues, obviously, you are going to need those. But that'll come with time as you're playing the game, for sure. Is Lin good without the Saw gun? Yeah, no, she's fine without Guixu Ratchet. I mean, Guixu Ratchet obviously increases the DPS of it. But like, other than that, like, you can still proc lacerations normally without Guixu Ratchet. It's just with it, it like procs them a lot faster. So against a boss, you're running Guixu Ratchet for a boss, it's really good. But if you're not running it against a boss and you're fighting a bunch of random mobs or whatever, then you don't need Guixu Ratchet, right? Can you check with your super secret CC contacts to ask about past Digimon? Yeah, so the thing is with that, Zero, is I can message the creator staff about it, something like that, but that's a super specific feedback thing, right? So like, I don't know if we're gonna get like the correct response for it. Maybe send a customer support thing. Maybe send a customer support thing and try that. Because then maybe they could help you out. Then they'll know on their end, okay, you had one of those Digimon things, so then they just give you a second one or something. I don't know. But, I mean, I can relay it to the creator staff, and we'll see if he gets to the devs, but I can't guarantee I'll get a response, though, man. I'll let him know, though. I'll let him know. Customer support is broken since update, really? Have you tried through the website? Have you tried through DNA's official website? No ETA on when it's back up either? Okay, I'll let him know. I'll let him know. I'll let him know. I'll message him right now. Ooh, another gold drop. Wait, that was kind of quick. Wait, we're at I1 already. Wait. Is I2 possible in 23? Chat, are we gonna do it? In 23 secret letters, can I do it? I got really lucky with that one. Alright. There's also Jagged Growl now. It's Ratchet 2.0. Really? I might have to try that. If Jagged Growl is really that good and it actually acts as like a Ratchet 2.0, that thing could be kind of crazy then. That actually could be kind of crazy. Yeah, I let my creator staff know. So we'll see if he can like even recommend me anything. He's probably just going to tell me to tell the person like, oh, go customer support stuff. But I mean, we'll see. If I'm able to help. Also, join the Discord. I can get back to you if he does get back to me. You know what I mean? So, yeah. If you guys do want, like, more interactions with me in general, I try to stay super active in my Discord. Feel free to join. It's linked in the pinned. If you guys are interested, though. No problem, man. No problem. Yeah, 23 is good. You'll have a high roll of some +2 drops though. Yeah, we gotta get lucky though. We gotta get lucky, guys. It's not over yet, but we have a chance, man. We have a chance. I have 4.8k secret letters. How many Lin letters should I buy? I would buy, if you already have one copy, I would buy about 120 to 130. It's your choice. Like, if you want to go on the low end, go 120. Because, like, usually it's about, like, let's say 30 secret letters is, like, on average, like, one copy of the character. So I think 120 is 30, 60, 90. Oh, no, I guess that's 4. But, like, you know, you average it out, right? Like, maybe 150 at the highest. But, like, I think in general, like, yeah, you would be okay with, like, 120 to 130 on average. Because it's usually, like, 25 secret letters on average. Give or take, right? So, yeah. I mean, right now, I'm kind of getting that average. You know, I'm kind of getting scammed a little bit. I was going to say 135 to 150. I've had success with, like, if you already have one copy, like, 120 to 130, usually. Like, Phantasio there, I bought 130 of his. So, we'll see if I'm able to get it within that. But yeah, generally speaking, I mean, you can go on the high end, but if you want to just like save your secret letters just in case, like maybe you get really lucky, then go on the low end, do like 120, right? Again, you don't have to buy them all now. Just buy like 99 now, do a 99 expiration, and then check to see how much you need. And then from there, you can kind of gauge like how much more do you need to buy, right? Imagine 28 out of 30 at the end. Yo, I'll cry, bro. I'll cry, bro. Please don't do me like this. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, bro. Because then that's so sad. For sure, you're bound to get close to full character's worth of 120 letters due to +2s. Yeah, exactly. Right. My i6, or my only i6 is an iPhone, is said I did 140. So I'll try 100. If I need more, I'll just buy 20. Exactly. Like, if you need more, then you check, right? Do 100 runs, find out how much you get, then find out at that point, okay, maybe I only need 20, maybe I got kind of scammed, maybe you need like 30, 40, right? So that'll be like where you can kind of gauge how much you need. Yeah, Chad, I'm not gonna lie though, it's not looking too good so far, man. Kind of getting scammed right now. Not gonna lie. Kind of getting scammed right now. Not gonna lie. We'll see though. We'll see. Maybe we clutch up. Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay. So we're at 36. Okay. 16 left. I would have to get a bunch of 2-drops, man. I'd have to get a bunch of 2-drops or double gold drop within the next, like, I don't even know. It would be like I get a gold drop now, and then I get a gold drop as my last one. And then in between, I get like another 2 +2s. Then I'm good. And I can actually I2 CAMILLA, clutch up an I2. Hopefully, man. We'll see, though. We'll see, because right now it's not looking too good for your boy. I'm kind of getting scammed right now, man. We'll see. Oh, I fell down. By the way, chat, let me know how you guys have been liking the incense proving event. I'll tell creator staff as well that like the people really loved it, because I know my comments were saying like, yo, this is a really good event. We need to do more events like that. I really liked it too personally. So I'm all for having that event again. Like, let me know what you guys think about it. Did you guys like incense proving? I think it's a good event. I think it's probably one of their best events they've done. It's like an extraction game mode. It has really good rewards, and you can actually farm it. Like, it's kind of like a thing you farm, you know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think about that. Did you guys enjoy incense proving? The Suyi event, the incense proving event. Did you guys try it out? It's actually really good. Proving is alright. The new gacha for Fina / Rhythm is kind of ass with the increasing cost though. Yeah, that is very true, man. That is pretty true. Oh, 10 drop. Okay, wait. Chat, are we gonna pull this off? We have another 14 secret letters, y'all. Can I pull this off? I2 CAMILLA. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's locked behind story. Yeah, that's a good point. You guys like it? Yeah, incense proving. It's a good event though. It's a good event. Like once you get the like the what's it called, the invitational things, right? And you can get more coins as well. You put in, I think it's like 900k coins, and then you make back like 6 million or something, 7 million. If you get really lucky and you max it out every time you do it, you get up to 9 million gold back. So you 10x your coins. I liked it a lot. Yeah, it's a banger. Easily my favorite event they've done so far. Most unique gameplay that incorporates combat without feeling easy. Yeah, because you actually have to like scavenge through these like little like you know, these little like barrels and like all these items, and making sure you like optimize your like your backpack, right? Making sure everything's like lined up correctly, because then you can get extra items in your backpack. Bro, I think it's a really good event. I think they need to bring that event back and maybe do a spin on it. Maybe add some more stuff in the exchange shop. Maybe add another like thing that happens while you're doing it. I like it a lot though. I think they did really good. I'm gonna make sure when I do my next feedback video to mention to the devs, like, do that event again. Like, it was a good event. At least the like event portion of the event, not the story part, but the actual like event portion, that I really like. The story part was good, but they could definitely like, because as Fire is saying, he doesn't like the fact that it's kind of locked behind the story. Have the story be separate from the event itself, but they could add the story to kind of the event in a way, right? Like, I think that would be fine. I think that would be a good way to do it. If they don't lock behind the stuff behind the story, then you can just like access all the stages instantly. I think that would be a great way to do it. Yeah, exactly. I had 2 million plus two runs ago, or 2 nights ago. Yeah, bro. I'm saying it's pretty good. Like, Incense Proving was one of their best events they've done so far. So DNA's been doing good, man. They have, for sure. I think they've been listening to the player base. They've been doing like actual cool events now. It's not just like Fox Hunter Summit every every other end of month, and then just doing that. Like, we actually have something now that's like also like grind worthy. You want to be grinding the event, but also you're getting a bunch of stuff from it as well. And the prime wedges, oh my god, the prime wedges, bro. The prime wedges, bro. I disagree. Give context to the event instead of just some random thing that drops. If they redo it, do it in Purgatorio or Ice Lake. Yeah. I mean, if they bring it back in like a different location, for sure, right? Like a different open world area. Oh, that could be crazy. For sure, man. Yeah, do one in like Purgatorio, right? Or Ice Lake, for sure. The game has actually been getting positive reviews. It's very close to turning to positive on Steam's recent reviews. Really? Wait, I've actually not checked Steam reviews since. Let me see, actually. Yeah, let me pull up Steam and see what the reviews are kind of looking like. I've actually not checked since. Because I didn't even make... I don't even think I did a review, actually. Yeah, I mean, honestly, most of the recent reviews have been positive. Yeah, 69% of the 97 user reviews in the last 30 days have been positive. Yeah, 70%. That's pretty good. Wow. Okay, DNA. Stepping it up. I like it. Or they could have like an early unlock feature, like gacha events, where they tell you if you do want to play the story, but if you want to play the event early, you can play it with the knowledge you lack the context. Yeah, that's fair too, right? Like, maybe have it to where you could do the story portion if you want, or you can just actually just do the event and then do the story portion after the fact. That could be pretty good. Updates since I've left seem great. Just a shame they seemingly couldn't keep their gacha audience. I think though, honestly, Recon, that the game is going in a better direction if they don't cater to the gacha audience. Right? Because now they're catering to their actual audience that are playing the game actively, right? People that enjoy games like Warframe, games like First Descendant, Destiny, like looter shooter type games, and now they play DNA, they're like, oh, this is actually a nice side game to play, right? Like, DNA for them is just a nice chill side game. They come back every immersive theater. You get the new character, right? You grind the new things. We have i7s now. They grind the new i7s, right? So yeah, I think it's one of those things where like the gacha community didn't really give the game a chance, right? They kind of just like, you know, oh, the game is the hack game, this and that. Yes, DNA did get hacked, and that whole situation was really sad. But at the end of the day, man, the game now, they've upped their security. They don't have issues with that anymore. And I think now it's one of those things that, like, if you just enjoy the game, this is the game. It's the type of game you can play, man. You can just chill with it, right? But the number of players would be nice. I can't match in a showdown or chase modes. Yeah, that's the thing though, Recon, is like people aren't really farming like those modes right now unless it's like their weekly reset, right? You know, I think like for the most part people don't really do chase and showdown when they're farming it, because you get a lot of your resources from, you know, things like Fox Hunter Summit already, right? You get a lot of those resources that you would get from showdown and chase. You just get it naturally from other things now. So yeah, I guess people are farming it a lot less. They're only maybe doing their like 1-time clear or 3-time clears a week, let's say. Yeah. Oh, for sure, I missed 2 months, so I'm trying to catch up. That's fair. That's 100% fair. We won't talk about how Destiny is doing. Yeah, Destiny's not really doing the greatest, but I mean, hey man, I think that interview also helped along with the 1.3 patch. Yeah, bro, shout out to Radar Radio, man. The fact that they even talked to the devs, I gotta ask creator staff if I can do that, you know? Can I say hi? Bro, because I only talk to creator staff themselves, so I don't really get to talk to the developers directly, right? I can't really have a conversation with them like that. I only say stuff to creator staff, and then he relays that to the developers. And then they relay information back to me that way. But that's like the only way I really get communication. I don't really get like me talking to Decabear himself, right? So, I mean, we'll see, you know. Maybe I'll message creator staff and ask like, yo, could I talk to Decabear a little, you know? Radio got that, so, you know, but nah, I mean, I'm glad that Radio like actually had that conversation though, because I think that's so good for the game, so that people know like how transparent the devs are, right? Like, I mean, they're literally talking to one of the creators on the game. Like, Radio doesn't like post every day, but they do cover whenever DNA gets a new update, you see a video from Radio, man. So like, I think the fact that they did that, I think is really good, and it's a sign that they are like, you know, for talking with the community. Oh, wait, chat. Wait, how many more do I have? Wait, I'm actually about to get it. 7 more. Wait, we got I2. We clutched up. We got really lucky. Damn, man. All right, perfect, Zero. I'll let you know. If I get a response from creator staff, I'll tag you in the server and let you know what they say. Okay? Yeah, gacha community don't have patience, especially with gacha is saturated right now, for sure. And I think DNA now has already reached their target audience. Whereas it's like, you know, from the launch of the game, they were trying to get some gacha players to try it out. But it's like, bro, like, you know, the gacha community, they definitely don't have the patience for this type of game. It's not their type of game, and that's completely fine. Right? This is not your genre, right? It's fine. You play other anime style games. Right? You play your Genshin, you play your HSR, you play your NTE, right? You play whatever other games you got. But I think it's one of those things where like DNA tried getting the gacha audience at first, but I think they know now that like keeping the player base we have and then getting more newer players that actually like looter shooter type like games in general, or like that type of vibe. Like if you played Warframe, you'd enjoy this game. If you played, you know, Destiny, you'd enjoy this game, right? Games like that. And they can really just kind of get players to give the game a try and see what it's all about, right? And I think right now the game has been moving in a pretty good direction, especially with them having that interview with Radio, and then, you know, even with the updates they've been doing, like, sure, there are things to complain about, right? Like, I mean, we talked about it, right? The currency amount that it costs to get the skins for Rhythm and Fina, it's a little expensive, even with regular Foxy being usable on it, right? Like, it's still really expensive. So yeah, man, there definitely is still issues with the game and things that can be changed, like things that could be better, but like it's a process, guys. It's gonna take, you know, months to years for this game to evolve and be a better game in the future, right? So a lot of players were just expecting, oh, this game gotta drop and be Warframe anime like instantly, right? So yeah, it's just one of those things. Been asking my other friends to try it, but they still think it's a gacha, sadly. Damn, man. Yeah, no, you gotta tell them it's not a gacha game, man. It's for skins, but you know, are you getting any power from skins? No, right? All your power is in actually grinding the game, right? I blew my saved 20k Foxine on those skins. Nice. I mean, if you saved up that amount, then that's pretty crazy. Because I only had like 9,000 Foxine. So like, that is really good. Other than monetization, the game has been moving in a positive direction continuously. Yeah, and you know what though? I will respect the devs, even for them saying, oh, you know, we're not gonna add like a color palette system because right now they think dyes are better that is fine if they are gonna, like, as they mentioned, give out more dies and make it a lot more accessible instead of being more pay to win or pay heavy to get all those stuffs, right? So I mean, the Steam reviews turning around proves it, since it's had fallen into negative after the hack, and now it's turning close to positive. Yeah, no, 100% Agnarok, like, for sure. I agree. I've been spending my Foxy on Toy Hammer. Same, bro, same. I've been doing that, and then also the, like, commission manual. So I think from now on, knowing that we're gonna get these, like, future gacha events, start just saving your Foxy, man. Just save as much as you can so you don't have to spend money when these skins drop. Right, you don't have to spend when you get some of the skins. Well, there are paid Genimons, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you do pay for that power, I guess. There's that for sure, but Genimons, I wouldn't say are like that game changing. You know what I mean? Like, they are good and they do matter for some character builds, but like, what are you running in 99% of the game? A bro Boxy, right? The only time you're really running that paid Genimon is in, you know, like Fox Hunter Summit, when you're competing with other players that are at that level or higher, or like spenders and things like that, right? This is why I want to get me my old pass mods, because I paid for those tickets and I didn't get the chance to redeem them. Yeah, so that's fair. I don't like that, in my opinion. It should just be a skin event. Yeah, Recon, that's the thing, man. I think a lot of these games nowadays, the way they're handling their monetization is just not the way they gotta do it. They gotta go with standard models of just outright purchase, right? I think those should be the things that they should prioritize to do, and then more player friendly. Like, if they're gonna do a gacha skin event, I like the fact that they have Foxine tied to it, but why is it 9,900 Foxine? That's a lot of Foxine to get all the items in that list, right? That's a lot. So, like, I don't know. I think maybe if they cut it in, maybe even just like 3,000. I think 3,000 would be fair to get all those stuff there. Because then even if you're someone that's like spending on the game, that's still like $30-$40. But if you were to get 3,000 like Foxine Plumeo to convert it into Foxine, right? So I don't know. I think like 3,000, 4,000 maybe would have been fine for all the stuff in the shop. And then you could do 4,000 again for the rhythm skin, let's say, right? I think that would have been fine, but yeah, again, gacha events in general, not the greatest for sure. So the devs do have things to work towards, and I hope that in the future they do, you know, kind of adjust where they're going with that. But yeah, again, like, I see the positives in DNA, man. I see the potential the game has, and you know, I'm not just gonna like, bro, wait, chat, did we get scammed? Oh my god, wait, no, if I don't get 2 on this, wait, who was the person that, wait, who was the person that said 28 out of 30? Who was that? Who was the person that said, was it Agnarok? Bro, who was the person that said 28 out of 30? Don't do me like this, guys. Don't do me like this. I need a 2-drop right here or I'm cooked. Please give me a 2-drop. Oh my gosh, please. I'm gonna be so sad. Then, bro, I'm gonna feel inclined to get that 1 pack, bro. I'm gonna be like, damn, and I gotta at least get that I2. I probably won't though. Because like Camilla right now, it doesn't really like have crazy use, but bro, please don't scam me. Please don't. Please don't scam me, bro. Please, Silver. Okay? No! Bro, chat, that is crazy, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro. We are at I1, y'all. I1 and 28 out of 30, bro. That is so tragic. Yo. Rip the I2? Yeah, pretty much, man. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's one of those things where, like, me personally, I don't like Camilla's playstyle as much as some of the other characters in the game. I think, bro, personally, I like i7 Hellfire more than I like Camilla in general. You know, but it's fine, man. I'm not tripping about this. Eventually, she'll get moved in Secret Lair Clues eventually, so it's one of those things where, like, I'll just get it eventually. I'm not, like, in need of this. Like, this is good, but I'm not, like, in need of this, like, right now. You know what I mean? It's fine. But yeah. There we go, guys. There we go. So I'm gonna wrap up stream there, though, guys. Yeah, we've been streaming for about 2 hours and 30 minutes here, so I appreciate you guys. I gotta go to the gym before it starts getting packed, because once it gets around like midday, that's when people come off the you know, their work, and then they go to the gym, and then it's all packed, and then it's cooked. So thank you guys for coming through to the stream. I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to join the Discord right? So you stay up to date with not only my videos, you can talk to me personally, and just in general, like I try to stay up to date with all you guys, and yeah. No, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming through to the stream, and we'll see you on the next one, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Have a great rest of your day.